Yes. All right. What's up, everybody? Already got some people in the chat here. We got Michelle Jones, and we got Ted Cruz with a top down. It looks like original Trill.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, there we go. Sorry about that. Let's see. Original Troll, you are because you're already here, so you must obviously be ready for it. But we're not going to really talk about David D. Taylor today. We're going to talk about another pedophile that you might like, Original Troll, by the name of Nasson Joaquin Garcia. All right. And this sick fuck, stand by. There we go. Hey guys, there you are. All right. All right. Check out this piece of shit. What we're talking about today, guys, is how the IRS, right, our own government, right, our own officials are handing out exemptions to organizations that we know for sure are no doubt fucking committing human rights violations. And here's a prime example, right? This article, September 13th, 2022, all right? And again guys, I'm going to talk about spoilers. So if you haven't watched Unveiled, I might throw in some things here about this organization, all right? So this is Joaquin Garcia, Nasson Joaquin Garcia. Him and his family started a sick fucking pedophile ring back in the 1920s down in Mexico. All right. I've been reading up on this for the last few days, about last week or so. And they basically started this whole fucking pedophile ring, man, unchecked, unbalanced. Nobody's looked into it until he landed in LA back in 2018, I believe it was. He landed in LA on his private jet and he got arrested. Straight up. He got off his plane and the U.S. authorities were waiting there for this piece of shit. And they arrested him and he's never stepped foot out of America. All right. He's now in California State Prison, probably under fucking ADSEG, because if they let him in a Gen Pop, he'll just be somebody's fucking booty bandit, right? Original Troll, you might like this guy. So pay attention here, okay?
Booty bandit.
What's that? Okay, so here
Booty bandit. It's funny.
Yeah, he'll be David's booty bandit. Let's see. So he took a plea deal back in like 2018, 2019, or I'm sorry, 2020. Okay. 16 years this piece of shit got. They were going to give him, there were originally like 19 counts, right? They dropped 15 or 16 of them and he got like 3 or 4. It's still there, Jim Beatdown. I got to edit some stuff out of it though, brother. I just need to edit some stuff out of it. That's all. But we're going to touch up more on this today. We're going to kind of brush up because I kind of left in a rush yesterday. Had to. But what's happening here with this specific church right here, La Luz del Mundo? I went ahead and looked up the exemptions on the IRS database, and they're getting exemptions, right? After this sick fuck right here has been accused in a court of law of pedophilia, of very severe crimes against children, yet this church is still allowed to operate, right? IRS is like, yeah, here you go. You can still take tax exemptions. Why not? Full-blown fucking sex trafficking church. It really is. That's what this church has done. And you know who's fucking grooming the kids? Is these people's own fucking parents, man. That's exactly what this documentary talks about, is how the abuse was systematic in nature, starting all the way from the very beginning of the church, the 1920s, up to motherfucking present day. It's right here in I guarantee. If you look up anywhere in your neighborhood, you're going to find one of these fucking churches. I guarantee it. I've already found the ones in San Antonio. I've already started leaving them shit messages. I know they must have assured the IRS it was all harm free, right? Should be down. Besides, like the IRS is just so harm free. They're just so loving and harm free.
It's so beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful and harm free. It's just the Messiah. It's the Aya Messiah, Josiah.
Yeah, I haven't heard a peep out of him.
Nope, his ass is fucking grass. That's cool, Zero Skateboard. Do your thing, man. Family time always first, brother. We'll be here. We just started, man. We just started, brother. We're going to go on for a bit. It's Saturday. Weather shit again. We'll talk for a bit today. So let's see here. Where are we going with this? Of course, the church hasn't fucking commented out. And this is from a page called ministrywatch.com. And I urge everybody to check this page out. It's really good. They bring up a lot of good points about not just churches, but tax-exempt organizations, man. And they put out like grade list of who's on a good donor list, who's been transparent with their money, and all that stuff. This is a legit source. I like this source. So what's been going on here is this abuse has been systematic, you guys. It says right here, the lawsuit follows Garcia's sentencing 3 months ago to nearly 17 years in prison after he pled guilty to 2 counts of forcible oral copulation involving minors and 1 count of lewd act upon a children who was 15. Now, if you've watched the fucking documentary, the shit that these people are saying in the documentary is absolutely disgusting. It goes beyond this. It goes beyond this, y'all. Yep, they're trying to figure out how to maintain the damage control, man. Absolutely. An ex-member sued the church and more than a dozen of its leaders. Decades. No, we're talking almost a century of abuse. We're talking 100 years of abuse here. La Luz del Mundo started in 1926, man. We're in 2022. This piece of shit just got fucking handed his sentence in 2020. Dude, that's a century of abuse. It's not decades. That is fucking a century of abuse, man. And that's the lawsuit, the original lawsuit. Oh my God. In the documentary, you talk about the 19 counts, and it's like, you're talking extortion, fucking lewd acts, everything. Like these guys, what these people were doing, this fucking so-called apostle, he had it down so effective that the women were grooming children. He didn't even have to groom anybody anymore. These people,
he brainwashed everyone to do his work for him.
Yep. Let's see. They've been harassed and threatened by members of the church. So if you're being harassed and threatened for speaking out against your church, you know, it's probably not a fucking
That's
church.
a cult.
That's a fucking cult. This is, yeah.
Probably not a church.
Yeah. This is a full-blown fucking sex cult. And if you look it up, I mean, so La Luz del Mundo.
God, I wish I had HBO. I want to watch that doc.
Oh, it's fucking rad, man. It's oh, man. Let me see if I can get you the login information, and I'll send it over to you. And yep. Let's see here. Ah, here it is. This is the name of it. Let's watch the trailer real quick.
It looks good.
Oh, that was probably one of the toughest ones I watched in a long time, man. Really was, to hear these women speak out about the fucking years and years and years and years and years of fucking pedophilia, and dude, it is absolutely fucking disgusting what this fucking piece of shit did, dude. I don't know how they didn't give him the fucking death penalty, bro. I really don't. But they're building more cases against this fucking piece of shit, man, and he's gonna rot in jail the rest of his fucking life.
And this guy is now in a California prison?
Yes, he is. Let's see. Let's see what prison he's in. Northern Kern.
Oh, okay.
So what is that, a minimum security?
I wouldn't know. I've never heard of that prison. That's got to be like up in Northern California. I was thinking like if he was in Chino, that would be like heck yeah, because you know his ass ain't gonna make it through Chino.
Oh, he would have. His ass would have been grass. Yeah. If they would have sent him to like even fucking Pelican State or some shit like that, that would have been good too. Send him up north of fucking Pelican Bay.
Yeah, I don't think there's much up there in Kern County. I think it's just all. I think it's just trees from
fucking desert. I think, isn't it, Kern County?
I know.
I haven't been out there in a while. Yeah, Gumsy, he's trying to copyright me again. Yeah, he's trying to copyright me again, for sure. But here's was David, of course, trying to copyright me again.
Oh,
fucking piece of shit. I keep emailing him, telling him like, dude, you're such a piece of shit, David. Like he really thinks, David really thinks like this whole thing's gonna stop with fucking copyrights and shit. And I've been emailing YouTube like, hey, this man has been fucking spamming you guys for the last fucking year. He's going against all the rules that you've created to prevent this type of activity. And here we are being honest and talkative about it and exposing his lies to the public, and you guys are actually allowing the behavior to continue. I'm like, how is that fair to the rest of the actual content creators out there that want to make it a fun and fair platform, but you can't when you have people out there like that running huge fucking scams,
Right?
right? In the end, I don't think anything will happen. They'll probably just take his channel down again. But yeah, Gomzi, of course he's trying to fucking copyright me. That's pretty much the only thing he can do. Even
That's
then,
all he's got left.
that's all he's
Yeah,
got
that's
left.
all he's
Yeah,
got left. He can't do anything else. Sending you
No.
a NDA didn't work, you know?
Yeah, or a
All
cease
you
and
did was
desist.
throw it right back in his face and make him look stupid.
Yeah,
But yeah, that, not the NDA. Yeah. Yeah.
well, yeah, him and his lawyers. Put him and his lawyers like fucking idiots. Because
Yeah.
now check
Putting
this out.
putting that thing on your wall. It was great.
Well, not even that, but Michelle, if you look at it, look at the lengths these people are willing to go to try to silence taxpayers. You know, look at the lengths they're willing to go. They're willing to pay money to send out a cease and desist to a fucking taxpayer saying, "Oh, you can't talk about this guy. Take all your damaging videos down." Well, dude, you already fucking damaged yourself.
It's just a scare tactic.
Yeah, and that's kind of, if they can do the scare tactic thing, the fear tactic, why can't we? Why can't we fucking throw it back in their face, dude? If you're gonna try and pump fear into me, well, guess what? I'm gonna go at you the legal route to where you can't fucking touch me. And if you do touch me, you'll be in even more fucking trouble. They can't. They cannot touch me legally. You know why? Because I have my name on federal documents now. Hey, that's enough for like 3 Davies dozen. Thanks, Ted Cruz with the top down. I got a seed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Smash the like when you get in here. David's like, fuck that. Give me a seed because I need more donuts than he does because my cholesterol level is dropping. Okay, just pump it into my veins too. But yeah, honestly, legally, you're right, Cutlass. I don't think that he could go after me. He can't. I've actually talked to several like highly placed people that said, no, you know what? Keep filing the fraud reports against him. So I said, okay, I'll keep doing that. I will keep sending in the fraud reports. That's exactly what I was told to do. That's the only thing we can do legally without getting in trouble, anybody. That's what I was talking to my boy Bill Cosby ASMR about. Yeah, there's no legal grounds for him copywriting me. There's no legal grounds. Once again, he would have to prove copyright infringement, right? Have to take me to court, which again is why these copyright strikes are malicious. I'm reporting his shit for spam. I'm not copywriting him, right? I'm following all, as far as I haven't got any. I had one, what was it? Community violation. And that was for putting up a video and not reporting on it, right? And I got a strike for that. And I know what I did wrong. Everything I've done from here on out has been right under YouTube's policies. David, on the other hand, is running a full-blown multi-level fucking religious scheme on the platform, scamming people.
Yeah, yep. And his shit's not even current. It's just like re-looped. It's looped over and over. It's the same shit, and he projects it to be new stuff.
Right, and that's
I can't wait to see that guy in jail.
That, you know, and that's, Michelle, I'm with you. I'm with you. This is a completely obtainable goal, everybody. It really is. This is a completely obtainable goal to get David taken down through legal means, man. No, he can't. Dude, he can't touch me legally, dude. There's no fucking way. He is a public organization pulling a tax exemption, right? He's a church, right? Churches operate in the public, right? They're bound to certain laws and shit like that. If he doesn't want to be under this microscope, then he should cease to be a church or a cult or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's not a church. It's a cult, you guys. I don't even know why I call it a church.
You know, I take it as a compliment. It means you're getting to him. You're getting on his nerves. You're getting to him. You're bugging him, and that's a compliment. You know, it just goes to show you're driving this guy crazy, and that's exactly what we want.
Yeah, and we can relate the behavior too. You know, we can relate the behavior, like this shit that's going on with La Luz del Mundo, like being groomed. There's fucking people being groomed in David's cult. You goddamn right. There is grooming going on. Tom Bombadil in the motherfucking house. Tommy gun. Tommy gun. Never know if he's bugging the stream. Good. I hope he comes in and bugs the stream. I'm sure he does from time to time. Where you at, Ted Cruz? You in here, brother? Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz with the top down. Oh, he must be working. So, yeah, so.
Izzy. Knock it off. Come here.
Hey, Katie. So let's see. Back to La Luz del Mundo. Let's see. Started in 1926 by Garcia's grandfather. This fucking pig fuck right here. Joaquin Gonzalez. Church rejects the concept of Trinity and teaches that Jesus is God's son, and the church leaders like Garcia, his father and grandfathers, are his apostles. Once again, apostles, this apostle complex that these fucking sick fucks have. Really? This is God's apostle right here? Fucking doubt it. I highly fucking doubt that this piece of shit right here in the orange fucking jumpsuit, looking like the Pillsbury fucking Doughboys fucking booty bandit. I'm pretty sure this isn't God's apostle, everybody. I mean, look at this. Look at what they're citing. Sexual battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, and gender violence. I mean, these are some of the fucking most hardcore crimes against people, man. Like gender violence. And that... Use your imagination, man. Right here. Many members of the highest level of the church, including several of Nasson's family members, were aware of the church aiding and participating in the abuse of these victims. Survivors. I don't want to call them victims. These guys are survivors, man. They lived through it. They made it out. So now we have proof that not only are the people saying that the upper level's aware of it, but they're participating in it. Once again, why is a church like this being handed a tax exemption in America?
The government's too lazy to even investigate, and these people should not be able to get away with this for this long of time. It's got to be something that can be done.
Yeah, right when this guy got fucking tried in court, Michelle, this piece of shit, this church should have been shut the fuck down.
Oh, yeah.
Should have
the
been
damage
like,
has already been done.
Yeah, damage is done. Guess what? Church, you can no longer exist in America. You fucking, your leader got brought up on severe pedophile charges. Y'all are fucking done. Go back to Mexico and run your little fucking pedophile ring down there. We don't want it here.
Yeah.
That's what needs to be done. And they're listing them as Jane Does because the church is going after them. Fear tactics, y'all. Fear tactics. This is the issue. This is a problem with our system right here, man. Our system. They've been investigated. They're still being investigated. But there's also new charges being brought up on him, which is good. That he could sit in jail and they could fucking build another case on him. Doesn't matter. He could sit. They know at least know where the fuck he's at when they serve him with the paperwork, right?
Yeah, he'll probably be there for a long time. If he even makes it. Someone doesn't catch him in the bathroom.
Yeah, this guy's no doubt in special population. Because if not, he would have been dealt with already.
Yeah, that's true.
2 counts of forcible oral copulation. Under this plea bargain, prosecutors dropped all other allegations of raping children and women, as well as human trafficking to produce child pornography. Yep, it's an inadequate plea deal. This guy should have been serving fucking life.
5 million worldwide followers. Holy crap. Yep. That's a lot of people.
Yep. And there's one here in San Antonio. I already found it. It's downtown San Antonio. Garcia, 26. So once again, we're at 100 years almost of systematic pedophilia and abuse. Yep, ain't the first time we've seen it. Catholic Church has done it. I'm pretty sure a lot of the fucking Protestant and Baptist churches have done it. It's been brushed under the rug for a lot of fucking years, y'all.
A quick question. How many locations does this cult have in the United States, and where are they at?
Dude, they're all over the place. Let's Google it, dude. You probably got one down the street from you. You don't even know it, bro.
Really?
Guarantee it.
They have one, you think they have them in every state?
Yep. I guarantee you have them in every state, dude. Google it right now, bro.
All right. I'll look it up.
Let's take a peek.
What do you Google? Just the ministry?
What state are you in?
Indiana.
Light of the world. Let's see if you got one in Indiana, bro. Probably do.
Where are they at? Does it say?
335 South 7th Street, Richmond, Indiana. Light of the world, right here.
Richmond.
I have
Is that-
one 6 miles from me.
Oof.
See? It's creepy, right? Look, you go to their website. Look, here it is.
Wow.
LDM.
Literally right next to my grandparents. That's where my parents, Megan's grandparents. There's 3 of them that show up on my Google. One is 6 miles away, one is 5 miles away, and one is 16 miles away.
Oof.
Wow. I'm going to have to drive by one of these churches sometimes.
Oh, I'm going to go do a report out in front of the one here in San Antonio when I get a chance. Goddamn right. I'm going to go do a live stream right in front of it and fucking call out the government for allowing fucking pedophile fucking churches to operate in their city. I don't know how it's allowed. When it's right here that this fucking piece of shit has been brought up on charges of fucking rape and fucking pedophile, all kinds of different shit, and they're still building cases against him. Like, yeah, let's give him some more fucking tax exemptions. Yeah, that's a real good idea. Here you go. Have some more money so you could, fucking fuck people over. Let's see.
Man, this building's all tore up out here in San Bernardino. Let's see if I can
See you, Cutlass. Thanks for stopping in, brother.
see how
Appreciate
tore
you.
up it is.
Oh, it's just
This church is tore up.
some little fucking shack on the side of the road.
Yeah, I know exactly where it's at too. It's in a really bad area. Really, really bad
Is it?
area. Like hookers across the street, bad
Oh,
area.
nice. Okay, let's take a peek here. Look, you got all these girls, and it's a segregated church. Like, they segregate the church. So you got the men on one side and the women on the other. Look, you got all these little girls right here and shit. They're all fucking being groomed right here by the people in the back. By their fucking family members, man. Real shit. Let's take a peek here. All right, here's the main website for the church. About. Yeah. And if you look at a map of the church, too, it's kind of creepy. So you got this church. Look at the map here. It's like all the roads lead to this fucking church, man. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is that the headquarters?
Yep, this is the main headquarters down in Mexico, Guadalajara, in Jalisco, Mexico. This is where the main church is. This is La Luz del Mundo. All right.
So what, this guy's in jail, and does he have like someone stepping in his shoes like, that Warren Jeffs, did, or
No
who's
doubt.
running the church now?
Someone else will wear the shoes, but somebody's running. I'm not sure who's running it right now. I need to figure that out. But right now, I think it's just kind of like a bunch of offset cult kind of, sub fucking cults of this main cult, Let's take a peek here. That's not even the main church, is it? Yeah, that's the main church right there, I think. I mean, it's really disgusting what these guys were doing. They were doing it down in Mexico, then they brought it to America, and this fucking piece of shit landed in LA. They're like, not here, my friend. And they did. They arrested him getting off the fucking plane, man. Right on, Chris. Hop on, brother. Let me see. There you go, Chris. StreamYard is posted. We're kind of keeping it open chat. We'll keep it, lighthearted. We'll talk about whatever we talk about. And I kind of wanted to follow really on the government's fucking lack of ability to audit these fucking places when they're brought up on fucking charges like this. Because if this was me, if this was Alex sitting right here, holy fucking shit, man. I would be drug out of court, fucking thrown in the back of a van and thrown in a dark hole and fucking forgot about for the rest of the fucking my life. That's exactly what would happen if I didn't get fucking killed in jail first. Yo, Chris, come in the house.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend.
What's up, Chris?
What's happening?
My friend.
All right, so who are we on to now? This guy?
Yeah, I was telling you about that documentary on Vail,
Yep.
right? Okay, well,
Yep.
this is this fucking pig right here. Check him out, my boy. This is Nasson Joaquin Garcia.
How have I not heard of this cocksucker?
Dude, he is. Dude, he was doing shit with not just women, but boys too, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, they were taking this shit to the fucking extreme, my brother. Like, honestly, like, what these guys were doing, man, it was just fucking way, way out of control. And that's why I'm pissed. It's like, the government's sitting here handing these fucking pieces of shit exemptions, right? When we know, dude, there's acts of fucking crime going on, and the government's sitting back like, oh, well, we don't want to do anything about it because it's a church. No, motherfuckers. It's a fucking sex cult, and
Dude,
there's
I was
kids.
just watching some more shit on all these big companies that don't pay taxes, such as Uber. Uber has claimed they've never made a profit. They never had to pay any tax whatsoever. A multi-million-dollar corporation with millions of cars all over the world making profit. They haven't paid a cent in taxes.
I believe it.
That's insane.
That's why David's going to try and weasel his way out of it, saying that he's never made a cent. But it's
Yeah,
like,
the rich
well,
don't have to pay tax. They don't. They get away with it.
yeah, but it's like, yo, dude, you bought all these properties, so how are you saying you didn't make money when you just brought about fucking $15 million worth of property in the last few years?
I wonder if he
Explain
got stuff like overseas shell companies, anything like that he's hiding funds in.
Dude, I bet a lot of these big organizations do, brother. What do you think, Michelle? Ted Cruz? What do you guys think, man? You think these organizations funnel money overseas?
Oh, they would have to.
I bet most of the money's getting funneled back to Mexico.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't see how they wouldn't. It's a lot of money. That's all shit ton of money.
Once the money gets back to Mexico, I mean, the Mexican government isn't going to stop them.
Yeah. The government don't care. Their government is so corrupt.
Yeah, they're peeling right off the top.
If the Mexican government gets a little too uppity, they just pay them off or have them killed.
Okay, and here's in that documentary. Okay, one of the women was actually kidnapped by this place, right? And the FBI went down there and rescued her.
No shit.
No bullshit, dude.
I haven't finished the documentary yet.
Sorry, spoiler, bro. Sorry.
It's all good.
But yeah, she basically was saying, like, had it not been for me being an American citizen, I don't know what would have happened to me. But because I was an American citizen, the FBI had to come get me.
Mm-hmm.
They had to.
Well, at least
I was an American
taxpayers' dollars went to do some good.
Oh, they kidnapped her, tortured her, dude. Real shit, dude. And she was like,
"Is this part of the reason he got charged? What are his charges in the States?"
Let's see the charges, dude. There's only a few, bro. Let's see.
He's not getting out though, right?
No, fuck no. They're building new cases against him right now. Let's see. Well, let's see. Everybody was aware of the abuse, Chris.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, and it was systematic starting in 1926, bro. From the day this church opened, these fucking three fucking sick pieces of shit, the grandfather, the dad, and the son, they were running a full-blown just fucking revolving door of fucking.
I'm surprised they don't have like feds and people watching like those FLDS towns. Like they have their legitimate own towns in Utah and things like that that are monitored. They have their own type of police and things like that, but they're allowed to operate with impunity because of their religion.
Yeah, and that's what we're kind of like. I was talking to Bill Cosby ASMR. We're not against religion, but when people are operating with impunity under the guise of religion and fucking people over, like saying sexually assaulting little kids and shit like that. That becomes an issue.
It's just the numbers have grown so much with these church scandals, sex assaults. The numbers are I mean, it makes them all look bad, honestly.
Yeah.
That's not the case, I know, but still, it's just. I felt like if I started a new church, I don't know if I trust it. It'd take quite a while, and it's just it's sad that that's the way things are now.
Well, and the whole thing with calling all these people saying they're apostles, it's like, yo, man, an apostle is hard work, dude.
Yeah, you just
I don't-
wake up one day and they're.
I wouldn't want to be one.
I wouldn't either. No, even talking to Matthew Moore, he's all, dude, being an apostle isn't like a glorified fucking position, dude.
Yeah.
Like being an apostle, you're heavily persecuted, but we're not persecuting David. But he's just a lying piece of shit, right? But
yeah,
when
I mean, if you read about what happened to all the apostles, I mean, they're all
dead.
In poverty, and they all got killed.
Yeah. Original troll, dude. You're a shitty troll. Come in the chat, you fucking little fucking pansy ass.
Oh, is that pussy back? He never has the balls to get on.
I know.
I don't even pay attention to it. Honestly.
I know. Anyways, but what it says right here about La Luz del Mundo is that from the time they were young children, the women were returnally. Got put in time out. Go sit in the corner, original troll.
Right.
What is that? I just saw that.
Some asswipe. You're a mod too, Michelle. I handed out a few wrenches recently to Jarvis Davis, you, and Chris Com. I'll be handing out some more. Once I hit 2,000 on subscribers, I'll hand out some more wrenches. I think 3 is a good amount to have for the amount of subscribers we have now. All right, so these women were coerced by their own fucking church members and family members to basically please the apostle, right? And that's some sick fucking shit to have your own mother or father hand you over to some fucking pedophile and say, hey, do whatever he wants. And then to know later on in life that you were being assaulted by this guy. This fucking fat fucking slob. Look at him. Like, imagine that.
How can those parents live with themselves?
Yeah. And the thing is, the judge, man, look at this. When the judge sentences this fucking piece of shit, this judge fucking unleashed on him.
How recent is this? How long ago did you get locked? Oh, 6 months ago.
6 months ago, bro. Check this out, man.
So I've been a judge for a long time. I'm in my 38th year. And I've never ceased to be amazed at what some people do in the name of religion.
Smash that like.
And how lives are ruined in the guise of serving a supreme being. As to the Jane Does, at this point, I apologize. My hands are tied. Lawyers do what lawyers do. And at this point, my hands are tied.
Fucking lie.
But I further want to tell all the Jane Does.
That's what lawyers do, is fucking lie to your face. They say they're doing the best for you, but they don't give a fuck. They're just wanting a plea out of it, man. They're wanting a bargain.
Mm-hmm.
That the world has heard you. I promise you that. As to those family members that have abandoned the Jane Does, shame. Shame on you.
This is going to make me cry.
Oh my God, Michelle. The fucking documentary's powerful, man. I choked up a few times, man. This wasn't a joke. What this sick fuck did, the witness impact statements, when you get a chance, watch them. They're fucking tough. You're going to hear the pain in these women's voice of what these fucking people did to them.
Dude, that Stay Sweet fucking documentary was hard to watch.
Oh, this is probably times 10, bro.
Really?
Dude, you're talking a century of fucking abuse, bro.
Those recordings and stuff they played with Warren Jeffs and stuff, that about brought me to tears. It was
That's sick fuck,
bad,
man.
bro.
All these guys, man, I have one thing that would solve this problem for these people.
And as to the defendant, I say, you are a sexual predator. In this case, probation is denied. The reason being as a condition of the case settlement. As to count 7, a violation of Penal Section 287, Subdivision C, Subdivision 2, Subdivision C. Defendant sentenced to state prison for the midterm of 8 years. The reason being as a condition of the case settlement. As to count 9, violation of Penal Section 287, Subdivision 2.
So what had happened in this case, right, is there was some fucking bullshit ass technicality that the prosecutors forgot to bring up, and he fucking skated off with only like 4 out of the fucking 15 charges or some bullshit, dude. And the 15 charges that were dropped were the most serious.
Typical.
Yeah, fucking typical, right? So look, you got
Why
some
is great apostle wearing a mask? I thought they couldn't get sick and die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, you got the great apostle here. Why the fuck is this piece of shit wearing a mask? Some apostle he is, sitting there, just
Play the rest of this. I want to hear this. Let's hear this.
Subdivision C, Subdivision 2, Subdivision C. Defendants levied a consecutive term of a full term of the midterm 8 years in state prison. The reason for that is as a condition of the case settlement and under Penal Code Section 667.6, Subdivision D. As to count 1, a violation of Penal Section 288, Subdivision C, Subdivision 1. The defendant is levied a consecutive term for the reason of being part of the case settlement. Must be 1/3 the midterm. The midterm is 2 years. 1/3 thereof is 8 months. Defendant is levied a term in state prison of 16 years and 8 months. Pursuant to Penal Section 1202.4, Subdivision B, defendant is levied a $300 restitution fine. Pursuant to Penal Section 1202.45, defendant is levied a $300 probation revocation fine, which is suspended. A $120 security fee, which is $40 per count. A $90 criminal court assessment, which is $30 per count. Is submitted tissue sample pursuant to Penal Section 296. Pursuant to Penal Section 1202.4, Subdivision F, defendant is to pay restitution as to be determined at a hearing August 18, 2022, 8:30 a.m. in this department. Defendant is not ordered to appear as he has waived his right. He's given the following credits: 1,102 actual days, 165 days conduct credits, and that is pursuant to Penal Section 2933.1. We are done.
Your Honor, did you institute the
Make your holiday sweeter with Sweetwater. Shop amazing deals on the hottest gear.
Main City Comes to Order Department 101 is back in session.
all right. Just be prepared for this one, all right? You want to see what this fuckhead did? I've already watched them, man, and they're tough. Just be prepared.
We're back on the record. Viewers Garcia. Defendant is present. All counsel are present. The Spanish interpreters are likewise present.
Mind you, our government's handing out exemptions to these fucking sick fucks, okay? That's why we're doing this, is because we need to make our paid officials aware that this church is still being handed the exemption, the money to fucking do the same shit that this guy just got fucking busted for. So keep in mind, this is going to be an impact statement from one of these survivors from this fucking sick fuck, okay?
Should automatically lose their exemption.
Yeah,
and
right
have
then
to
and there.
shut down the church after this shit.
Dude, right fucking there, dude. Right fucking there.
It's
This judge
bullshit.
said, your exemption as a church is fucking denied. You can no longer maintain your status. All of your churches need to be shut the fuck down within the year. No
Same
questions
like when
asked.
a doctor fucks up or does some shit like that.
Yep.
You lose your
Done.
license. You can no
Done.
longer practice medicine.
Done. You are done. Especially with charges like this, fucking rape and pedophilia of kids. Come on, man.
God
Really?
bless America.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. How is our government not seeing this? I'm sure they're aware of it. They just don't want to do shit about it, probably.
And at this time, people may continue the presentation of victim impact.
These are tough guys. I've watched them already.
Good morning, Your Honor. I want to start by telling you a little about myself. I want you to know who I was before this monster Nasson Joaquin raped me and destroyed me forever. I was born and raised in the Mundo Church. Ever since I can recall, I thought of the church as my home, that one place you come back no matter what. As a child, along with the other children in the church, we were always taught to love the apostle above all things.
Listen to the keywords too. We were taught. We were taught. They told us. We were taught.
Fucking
They taught
coward.
us.
Won't even look over.
Yeah, fucking piece of shit,
Yeah, he's
coward,
looking
fuck.
straight ahead. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
fucking piece of shit, fucking scumbag.
Needs to
pig,
hold his
fuck.
head in shame.
Yeah, if I was him, I would just fucking smash my face on the fucking desk right there. If that's what I would have done. Just fucking. Why are we fucking paying for this piece of shit now? The fuck.
We were taught to sing songs for him, about him in all of our church services. I sing his songs of love in church and outside of church on a constant basis. We were taught that the only reason we have life, food, clothing, and a home is because of him.
The link's posted. Zero
We were
skateboard.
raised to believe that if
Please
we
do.
were the source of a family with apostle,
could you imagine having to defend this guy? Ugh.
Right, look at the fucking lawyer right here. Look at this fucking piece of shit. He's like, yeah, I got him only 16 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 years, 18. Yeah, that's all he's getting.
Shit, there was that one lawyer, Kathryn Zellner. She had to like keep her client's secrets until he died. She knew all the people that he killed, but it couldn't be released until he died because of the client privilege.
Like, look at this sick fuck. Look, he's blocking his fucking client's head and he knows it. Look at him.
Pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I understand
Fucking
someone
lawyer, man.
has to do it, but still.
Nah, man. This is absolutely fucking disgusting, though, man. Yeah, click the link above, Zero Skateboard, and I'll drop you in the chat, man. This is who we're talking about right now, is La Luz del Mundo. You might have heard of him.
And I bet you he's in a medium or minimum security prison.
Yep, with the tennis court watching fucking Oprah.
Yep.
There we go. Right on. We got Zero Skateboard all the way from motherfucking Germany, man.
Yo, what's up?
Welcome, Germany.
Yep, he's a dual citizen. Zero.
Actually, I'm full American. I just live here in Germany.
Oh, okay. I thought you had dual citizenship.
Well, the thing is, I have like permanent staying permission. So what it's basically like is I have all the rights a German has, except for joining the military and voting, which I'm not interested in either for the German government. So I'm pretty much good with what I got right now.
Right on. I can see your face there.
Look, I even got the Rammstein shirt on. Danke.
Dude, they just dropped their new shit too, kind of recently.
It's a
My
great
brother's
album.
into them.
Shit.
Yeah, they just did some new shit.
Drinking my German beer.
Right.
Hell yeah.
It's like Coke mixed with beer, but it's good stuff.
So Zero, what do you make of all this, man? You wanted to talk about Josiah, and David. You had some theories, man. Let's hear.
All
it.
right. So here's the thing: when it comes to David E. Taylor, so I mean, we've had our call, and I've said like a lot of my stuff, and I feel like to a certain extent, it would be almost in line of like punching a dead horse. But there's just two things that kind of like really stuck out with me. One, I made that one comment on the side where I kind of feel like. I made a joke almost. It was almost like I kind of feel like he's an atheist because he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's kind of like trying to play the whole religious system because of how blatantly anti-Christian his stuff is. That was like more or less something I kind of thought of, but it's kind of like a theory I was throwing out there. The other thing is more about his health, and you had said we're in one of your streams that we're basically witnessing the downfall of a cult.
Yeah.
I have to say I do agree. However, it comes down to basically one of two things. Either he gets healthy and he uses this as like some kind of he tries to pretend he's like some phoenix that rises back from the ashes and is like, guys, I came out of my deep consecration and I came back stronger, and he basically plays that whole thing.
Like fucking Harry Potter and shit.
Yeah, I can imagine it goes in that direction, or worst case scenario, he doesn't come out of it at all and he just croaks. Which, I mean, that's like the worst case none of us really want, because I mean, we really do want to see him like brought to justice.
Yep.
But this is the other part that kind of ties in with the whole Josiah Messiah thing. And I'm just going to preface this and say that, so I have like an old childhood friend from, not really childhood, more a friend from when I was in high school. She now works for the police, and I had briefly talked to her about this. And she made a pretty good point. Now, I'm not sure how it is in other Western countries. I'm pretty sure it's pretty similar as it is here in Germany. Federal investigation offices are criminally understaffed. So they are up to their necks with just so much shit that they're just understaffed for
Yep.
all the stuff, the workload that they have.
Yep.
Now we look at what is currently going on with Josiah and Messiah, and it kind of puts a little bit more of a perspective on why the feds might be dragging their feet a little bit with David E. Taylor. Because this whole thing with Josiah, we're only seeing, because we only know it because that's what's been publicized. We do not know how many other similar cults there are in America that are currently either worse or just as bad that are also being monitored that we don't know of.
Yep.
So, and there's also other stuff aside from cults that the feds are working on. So it's like there's just this huge layer of workload that on one hand, it sucks. I don't want to like kind of come up as a bootlicker, but I do want to have to kind of give credit where credit's due. And just
definitely. Yeah.
That they're just, if it is how it is in America as it is here in Germany, and most likely it is in many Western countries, a lot of federal investigation offices or institutions. Not only that, there's just so much work. They're just understaffed and overworked that it just takes longer than you would hope to see happen.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, but I mean, when you look at the whole Josiah thing, I'm kind of out of the loop on the absolute current news. Okay, so I'm not sure if you know this YouTuber. His name is Some Ordinary Gamers. He usually does stuff like tech stuff, but he made like a 3-part video on his take on the whole thing. And because Josiah, he made a video like calling out this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And they were just kind of going back and forth. But apparently, it is as it stands. His stuff is still confiscated. His kids are gone. He's being monitored. But it's like, okay, but what is the next step? Right now, they're investigating to see if he has done any of these things that he said.
I guarantee he has.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, at this point, all they got to do is prove it. Everybody knows, but I mean, that's the problem with not really the problem, but that's just the thing with, you're innocent till proven guilty.
Yeah.
Like, we all know he's guilty. Like, just the way how he talks about it. But it's like,
dude, if I said the shit that Josiah Messiah said, dude, my door would have been fucking kicked down, bro.
Oh, hell yeah, it would.
Dude, my door would have been
I don't know how he gets away with this.
Fuck down, bro.
Now, this is another thing I have to say, and I'm going to also preface this and say it's going to be controversial in the sense that
let's talk, bro. We're human here, man.
All right. So I also showed this to one of my friends who's a police officer.
Yep.
And first thing she said was she could instantly tell there's like at least 5 different social disabilities or mental disabilities that comes to her mind that he probably has.
Because in Germany, real quick, Zero, in Germany, aren't the officers, they go through like mental health training and shit, right?
They do a lot of stuff. So like the training here in Germany is really extensive. In fact, they kind of make a joke about that if you try to become a lawyer and fail at it, you can always become a police officer. But the thing is that this is the part where it gets controversial in my opinion. I personally do not believe that everybody can be helped.
Yeah.
I think there are legit people who are, as controversial as it sounds and as sad as it sounds, I do think there are people who are lost at birth, pretty much.
I do
and
too.
I think it might manifest
Sucks,
itself in a decade, 2 decades. One thing I made a joke was that how this Josiah Messiah looks a little bit like Elliot Rodger. And this is the thing, because Elliot Rodger is for me a perfect case of a kid who was born and he was basically just lost at arrival. Like he did not have fighting chance the way his parents raised him, how they neglected him.
Look at
he looks like an adult version of an Elliot Rodger. Tell me. Oh, that was, by the way, that's Some Ordinary Gamers I was talking about. But I do think that this guy is.
See, what I don't get, like, okay, I'm
help.
cool with like Some Ordinary Gamer like doing his shit, but it's like, dude, take the activist approach. Don't just talk about it, dude. Like, get your.
He did. He has. He has done like his reports and everything, and he even in his videos he says, "Do not pursue vigilante justice."
Yeah.
And to actually report it. So he has done his part.
Yeah. That's what I do. No vigilante justice, man. Get the government involved. Make our officials do their fucking job, man. Make them do their fucking job.
But my thing is, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut in.
No, you're good. Twitter's massive pedo problem.
Yeah, my personal thing I kind of take offense to is when people kind of say, "Oh, he needs to get the help he needs." This is where I might sound arrogant, but I personally think there's just some people who can't be helped. Sad as it sounds.
No, I'm with you, and that's that's what we talk about here too. Zero is like the mental health aspect of some of these people. Like, dude, some of these people need to be put in mental institutions and monitored closely, man. And it's not we're not here to say dick things about it, but it's like these people are either a danger to themselves or society, man, or they
Here's
have the
thing,
potential
though.
to be.
Here's the thing. Usually, these kind of institutions have the approach of rehabilitation. So the point is that you eventually want the person to become sane
Functioning.
and stable enough
Yep.
that they're able to go back into human society. And
Yep.
I might be a little bit judgmental here, but I look at this kind of person, I say there is no way in hell this person is ever making it back out into civilization as a functioning human.
Yep. Andrea Yates, bro.
So,
Andrea
like,
Yates, prime example, dude. She's
so,
in
like,
a
what
town
is the
over.
other? Yeah, what is the other alternative? I mean, I don't want to say it, but you guys probably know what I'm getting at.
Say it, dude. Just say it. Fuck that. Say it, bro.
Old Yeller.
Old Yeller. oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, or dude, if you think about it, it's like, bro, dude, you think about certain shit, and it's like, dude, if you think America, bro, was the first country in America or in the world, sorry, to implement fucking chemical castration, bro.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that on stream.
I thought these were 10 milligrams each, but they're 100 milligrams each.
Because I mean, I have to also say on the do the whole thing about the taxpayer and everything to a certain extent. Yeah, I mean, our penal system in the West, when I say ours, I mean like ours in the West in general, is generally supposed to be towards rehabilitating a person. And if you clearly see somebody is not, you can't rehabilitate them, what are you doing with them then?
Old Yeller.
There is no rehabilitation for pedos. If you're a pedophile, there is no rehabilitation. You think with that head only, and you need to be put away forever. Period.
And here's the thing I've gotten in arguments with people is when they're like, oh yeah, there's also I've noticed a lot of people who kind of like tried to take the whole defensive thing about pedos and everything. I've noticed they either don't have kids or they don't have younger siblings. So I have a 10-year younger brother who's like 10 years younger. He's not a kid anymore, but he's kind of like the baby of the family, So it's like, I've been around when he was born and when he grew up, and I have a pretty big family. So it's like people who are a little bit too defensive towards pedophiles, I feel like they just don't have kids of their own, so they don't know what it's like. Or they, like I said, don't have siblings. Because like when you're, you see like how kids are, and the whole thing with pedophiles is that they say they prey on their innocence and they get off to destroying that innocence. And it's like, if someone has that kind, because I mean everybody has their kinks and fetishes, but like there's some stuff it's like, okay, this is no longer a kink or a fetish. This is just monstrosity. Yeah,
and that's what we're here. That's why I'm talking about LLDM, because this was systematic, dude, for 100 fucking years, dude. It really is. 4 more years, it's going to be 100 years of fucking abuse within one fucking church, dude. Within one church, brother. Look at this. And these guys are all claiming to be these fucking apostles, man. Look at all the girls. Look at how they have them all fucking dressed, bro.
What the fuck are they wearing?
It's like, dude, they have
like a hijab kind of thing.
Did you read about?
Yeah, it's like a fucking hijab burqa type thing, but it's not.
How far into the documentary are you?
Oh, only like 30 minutes in, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wait till they start talking about the unmentionables and shit like that, dude. Like,
for fuck's
crazy shit, bro. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? You'll be like, okay, yeah, that's a fucking full-on blown fucking pedophile cult church, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Down in Mexico, started in 1926, bro. I did the research on it in the last few days.
Dude, I bet you there's another 100 churches like this.
Oh, yeah. Original Troll probably went to this one
right
here.
Saying. So it's like there's just the rabbit hole goes so deep, and it's just the feds and all of these institutions, they're just so overloaded. And there's other stuff aside from that, like the whole drug cartel and other stuff. It's like, I would say if there's anybody listening who's like, in their 20s, if you really want to make a difference, hey, I don't want to be a bootlicker, but one of the best ways to make a difference is try applying for some kind of federal agency and start,
making a difference.
Starting those investigations, because I mean, they need the manpower.
Yep. Dude, I hadn't even thought about it like that.
I agree.
Yeah, you want to be a part of the change. You're part of the new era.
Be part of the change you want to see, basically.
Yep. Be part of the change and vote. here's the other thing I kind of stress here. Like, we can sit here and talk fucking politics, who's right and who's wrong. At the end of the fucking day, what people give a fuck about is what's going to benefit themselves. People here in America stop giving a fuck about the people. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the exact fucking problem. People they're voting for party over people, dude. And that is exactly what's fucking destroying America.
People have basically drawn lines in the sand on like certain topics that it's become a political issue, and it's like they have a bigger loyalty to a party of people who don't even know they exist or really care that they exist. And I've seen this statement before, and I have to wholeheartedly agree. You have more in common with a person who does not share your political views than you do with the politician that you support.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't support any fucking politician, because you know what?
Hey, I'm neutral myself, so it's like
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, they all don't give a fuck about me. That's how I figure it's
pretty
neutral.
much.
Yeah, that if I know fucking Joe Biden or Trump ain't gonna come down and pay my fucking light bill.
Especially now with the energy crisis going on.
Yeah,
You think they're gonna come get your ass for Russia and do a prisoner exchange?
Yeah. The VA gave veterans an 8% raise this year. What was the economy raise this year? Like 20-something.
They leave the fucking Marine in Russia.
I saw somebody make a joke. It was the most funniest shit I'd ever seen. How America needs to
worst fucking trade in history, man.
And worst fucking. We couldn't even get a draft pick for that. Dude, not even like future considerations, a draft pick, like none of that. Like America needs to fire their general manager. That was a lopsided trade.
Yeah, that was actually bullshit. I can't believe they fucking did that.
That's
fucking
laughing
stupid,
stock,
man.
Absolute laughing stock.
So look, these are these
Russia's having a field day. But.
Yeah, Russia's fucking laughing at us. They're like, "Ha, we got you." Look, so here's what the front of these churches look like. La Luz del Mundo. Look, faces new charges. This is September, so this starting in September, October, November, December. So this is 3 months ago. This was written 3 months ago. All right, this piece of shit is facing a new lawsuit filed by 5 women. And the documentary just came out. It just dropped December 6th. So it's a brand new documentary. I urge everybody to watch it. It's called Unveiled. And
groomed them and used their religion as ammunition against them.
Oh, it was bad, dude. This one is bad, bro. This takes it. And dude, this fucking piece of shit landed in LA in 2018 on his private jet, bro. They fucking arrested him getting off the plane.
Oh, of course he would land on a private jet. What else would he land on?
Yeah, no, of course. He's private jet, fucking the great apostle, and he gets fucking arrested right there at the fucking airport, bro. He doesn't even make it off the goddamn tarmac. Fucking feds arrest him. They were waiting for him, dude. They were fucking waiting for him. And I guarantee they fucking seize electronics. Oh, now you got fucking child porn on your phone in America? Guess what? Welcome to America, motherfucker.
Do we have any news or updates on Josiah, Messiah?
The Josiah, Messiah?
Yep.
I love that name so much.
He's MIA, bro.
He hasn't been on Facebook. Normally he will every couple of days he'll post on Facebook, but his last post was 3 days ago.
Either he's
nothing on Twitter either. He blocked me on Twitter though.
Did he? Yep. He blocked you.
Chavez 8688.
I'm like, he blocked me on Twitter. I feel so good now.
It was a harm-free block.
It was a harm-free block. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. This block, it was so beautiful.
It was so harm-free and so just beautiful that I had to block you.
Beautiful and loving.
It was all Josiah blocked you. I'm like, he blocked me, man. Make me feel special.
That dude was so monotone. Like he never raised his voice or like went quiet. Like it was
I'll bet he does. I'll bet he does off camera, bro. I bet he fucking probably.
I bet he
has like 100 traffic citations. It's just in the last couple of years. He gets pulled over a lot.
Yeah, he gets pulled over like I fucking changed my boxers, bro.
Alex? You were reading them off, right?
Dude, I was choked when you said that.
Yeah, he fucking had a bunch, man.
And this guy gets pulled over just about every single day. A new traffic ticket every single day. Driving this, doing this. The guy can't. What was it? One was no license or didn't have proof of his license or something like that.
Is this in Hawaii? Majority of them?
Yeah.
They're all in Hawaii. If you look them up in the
they know him on the island then because I lived there for a couple of years and they don't fuck with little shit like that.
I was gonna say Hawaii has to be the worst place to now basically be like stranded on in this case.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause,
fucking island, bro. You
yeah,
there's
there's
so
no
many places
way
you can hide.
you can go.
Yeah, like when I was staying over there, like I know some dudes that rip some dudes off, and they're like, "Well, it's a fucking island. We're gonna find him sooner or later." Yeah, you're right.
This isn't like
You know,
David
I
can
was
like go
looking
on.
for like a
walk away.
Facebook group, a Honolulu Facebook group page that
I was looking for
I
like a
could join.
Predator Watch group too for over
Yeah,
there.
something like where you can be a part of a group that's in Honolulu, and you can ask people, "Hey, you guys know this Josiah Mizukami guy?" and kind of find out because someone's got to know him. Honolulu's
Oh, I'm
not
sure they
that
know.
big. Everybody knows
The
everybody.
people and family I still have there, I warned them about that guy and just said, keep a lookout for him.
Yep.
Yeah, he hasn't been active, so he's either in trouble or
Or
just
he got a
laying
visit from the
low.
locals. Locals don't fuck around there.
Yeah, you can't mess with the Samoans. They'll fuck you up.
Hell
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
fucking feed you to the goddamn sharks.
Oh yeah, they will.
They'll send their sister after
They'll put him
you.
on the roast next to the hog. They'll just roast him while they got a hog going.
Oh, here we go. Right on.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. All right, Mr. Mizukami.
God damn.
Look at that.
Capital One Bank. Ooh, look at Josiah Messiah and his millions of dollars in donations that he hasn't got yet.
Dude,
He has more charges than I have penalty
Stop.
minutes.
Look, traffic infraction, traffic crime, traffic,
bigger
traffic,
record than I
traffic,
do.
traffic. Oh, what a dumb fuck.
Hey, by
Wow.
the way, a friend of mine who's
Domestic
Marine,
abuse.
Right here,
What's
Bam.
this one?
Domestic abuse.
What's this domestic abuse case?
See here, petitioner responded. Let's see what we here.
Who's Telly Euphoria? Let's see if we can find Telly Euphoria.
Oh, I need to look at the events.
Let's see here.
Let's see here.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Got it. Let's see here.
We're dissolving temporary restraining orders and shit.
Yeah.
What a fucking nutcase. What was that person's name again? Telly. What?
Kelly.
Where was
Hang
it?
on. The lady?
The other name, yeah. Telly. What was the last name?
Ofoya.
Ofoya. Ofoia.
IA.
Let's see. This also looks like order dissolving the temporary restraining order. Yeah, that was dissolving the restraining order.
Hey, I got one question though about this Josiah dude.
What up, bro?
He allegedly, or he says how he was married to like two. He had like two wives, and one was like 13, the other one was 15. Was that
Yeah.
marriage in Malaysia, or was that like in Hawaii?
Nah, I think he's fucking saying it was here, dude. But if he's talking that type of shit here, that's some type of shit that.
Because I mean, if that is the case that it is here, or like in Hawaii, then that should already be enough for an arrest warrant. I'm sure, right?
You know, it's funny the way like the justice system works because he can say all he wants, but they got to prove the crimes, man.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's what sucks. Getting like I have that, the text messages with him wanting to take a 12-year-old out of state, but until he buys a ticket, goes to the airport, they can't get intent. It is so hard. Because when he gets in, he's just going to get a slap on the wrist, get a couple years probation, beat right back out doing the same.
Yep, it's not what you know, it's what you can
to get
prove.
this guy away for good, especially in California.
Yeah. California's a fucking joke.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
All I gotta say to that is Scott Wiener. I feel like that already says more than enough.
Yeah, right. Well, this guy, look, Garcia, he was in California. That's where his case was out of, man.
Yeah.
16 years this piece of shit got. I mean, this wasn't as bad. But what do you make of Josiah Messiah Zero Skateboard? What do you make of this fucking clown ass?
Like I said, I had spoken with my friend, and she and we both agreed on the fact that he's
mentally ill.
He's not firing on all cylinders for one.
No, he's off.
I mean, you could go out of your way and make a case and say that pretty much anybody who engages in pedophilia is, like, not firing on all cylinders, which is a legitimate point. but it's like just his mannerisms, the way how he talks, the way how he speaks, is there's something off about it. And I had casually like dabbled in what do you call it, like criminal psychology.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking, so I'm kind of like not fully like able to recall all of my thoughts, but basically there are a lot of traits that he shows that does show that he has something. What exactly is going to be up to whatever prosecutor or whatever doctor does some kind of assessment, but there is 100% something that is not right with him.
Like there's definitely something on the spectrum there to fucking be evaluated.
At least. And because like one thing that's pretty obvious is his just detachment emotionally from a lot of things. Like he has this very calm, calculated, almost kind of like psychotic in a way.
No, it definitely is. And look at him. Look at his faces. It's always the same fucking look.
Yeah.
Look.
He's in a fucking daze or some shit.
Yeah, it is. Look at him.
I don't think. Okay, so David clearly was on drugs. I mean, that's been verified. I think.
Yeah.
But this guy, I think, is fully sober, and that's the
I agree. I think he's
really. You guys think he's sober, huh?
I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I mean, if it comes out that he has been on stuff, I would not be surprised. But I would also equally not be surprised.
Dude, but I've seen some videos of him fucking bugged out where he's like,
who? Like David or
Josiah?
It could be like a mental tick that he has, or that he's just like sleep deprived or something. It could be in quite a few other cases that come into it, or factors that play a role in that.
I know there is a lot of meth in Hawaii too.
I mean, he could be on one of those like Coke rants where you just don't stop talking and you keep going off topic like he usually does. But I don't see it personally. But I could be wrong.
See, I would say something like benzos, but he doesn't slur.
Ooh,
no.
Benzos make you. I take Ativan, and when I take my Ativan, I have not had any today yet. But when I take it in the evening,
make you kind of sideways, huh?
Yeah, you start slurring like you're drinking. You can't talk. But he could be, that could be why he talks so slow, so he makes sure he doesn't slur. But it looks like he's like zanned out, and he's got to be like literally in the bathroom mirror 24/7, rehearsing himself and staring at himself. It's a narcissistic personality disorder.
Hitler did that, man.
Yeah,
Hitler would do that.
Yeah, he had look in the mirror and just and pretend that you are the audience and you're looking at this guy is absolutely insane. And I see what Skateboard was talking about. He definitely has mental problems, but everybody has mental problems. You choose to have mental. If you have mental problems and you're a pedophile, I'm sorry, you're erased.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you suffer from mentally. If you're a pedophile, you're done. You're done.
Because here's another thing kind of tipped me off. So he's very deliberate, and he always wants to talk about definitions of everything, the definition of this. So I think he is intelligent enough to the point where I could almost see that it could be like a case where he's like on some kind of a spectrum, because a lot of those people, I mean, I don't want to step on any toes, but a lot of these people have, the typical traits. They are very intelligent. They lack, emotional coherence, that kind of stuff.
They excel in some things and lack in others.
Yeah, exactly. So I could see, like, just from the brief things that I've seen on him, that it would fit to that.
That's his whole game, is that definition bullshit. No, technically the definition of loving a child is this. The fuck out of here, bro. Yeah. We all know what it means.
Pedophilia was so prevalent in the Roman era. Like, I don't even know where he was going with that whole thing. And the whole Roman era, like, completely collapsed for one main reason, because of the degeneracy that was going on there. So, I mean, trying to use, like, the Romans as an example for really anything is kind of like
it's like, hey, bro, Rome was conquered 16 fucking times, man, because of people like that. Everybody was being fucking degenerates, man. They're all being assholes.
They say that a civilization collapses when the core family also collapses and morality collapses.
Yeah, every 300 years is about what they say. Civilization collapses every 300 years.
There you go.
We're coming up on ours. Think about it. We're what?
I mean, it doesn't take much to notice that.
So we got what 1776. So we got 2026. That'll be our 300-year anniversary, right? So we got what another 30, 32 years, right? Or I'm sorry, 42. Sorry.
You see the state
52.
America's in right now,
Fuck yeah.
or just the West in general. Like there is nothing unified or nothing really.
Hell no, dude. Everybody here's got their heads up their ass, dude. And this is
So a couple months ago, my family and me, we went to Cologne because Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, they had a stand-up comedy thing here at the stadium, which was really hilarious. But there was this one
It would have been awesome, those two in the same show.
Oh,
yeah.
it was the whole night was absolutely awesome.
That's
There was a
awesome.
few other stand-up comedians, but he started off, Chris Rock, he started off by saying this one point that was funny, but also sadly true. He said something about Ukraine. He said, yeah, but I'll tell you what, I bet you Ukraine is more united than the United States is right now. Because the United States
are,
is
dude.
so
Yeah.
divided. At least Ukraine, with the war going on, they are more united than
I
America.
mean, you see what it takes to get America to unite. It takes a tragedy. I mean, look at 9/11. That was the first time in like 36 years that I've ever seen people come together like that. And
Yep.
But I
all
would
with the same
also
mindset.
I would also say that, I mean, I was alive when 9/11 happened. So back then in the late 90s, early 2000s, America was just a little bit more different than it is now. I think if a tragedy like that happened now, people would not really, they would to an extent, but it would not be the same as it was back then.
People would point fingers. People would start pointing fingers right away at political parties. Be like, oh, it's Democrats, it's Republicans.
I mean,
That's
look how
exactly
the
what would
whole.
happen.
I mean, look how the whole world was infatuated with the whole invasion of Ukraine for the first 30 days. Now you feel lucky to catch a second of it on the news. I have to look
Unless you live over here in
on my
Europe,
news
then you
feed.
still hear it.
It's fucked up. I mean, it's in the States here. It's not really televised and publicized like it was. Everyone gets that first initial shock and awe, and oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. We got to help. But then their attention span is so low. 30 days later, it's like, next.
Israel number one. I just went to dinner with him and his wife last night. His wife and her child had to fucking flee from Russia because of the war in Ukraine. It took them almost 7 months to get to America, dude.
I'm sure it's hard for any Russian to try to get to America right now.
Oh, well, and dude, they've been together for a few years, dude.
Yeah, regardless whether they're married or not. I bet you they're real strict about the Russians they're
It was
allowing in.
very hard. Well, just to get out of Russia, like to hear the story, like, dude, like real shit, you know? She was like, dude, when the first shot was fired, she's like, no, we got the fuck out, dude. And she's like, you won't believe what it took to get out. She was like, we were surviving on like fucking crackers and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy because, I mean, I follow hockey, and one of my hometown teams, the Flyers, they had a report that they had a Russian draft pick, and he was supposed to come to America, but that got canned pretty quickly when the war broke out because he was conscripted into the Russian army. He wanted to leave Russia to come play in America, didn't make it. Now he's on some submarine and was basically just conscripted to serve.
Damn, man. Just like that. Oh, you're done playing hockey. You got to go sub duty. Good luck.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like also what happened in Ukraine. Like a lot of people were able to flee, but those who fled said that because I mean, living here in Germany, my family as well, they had housed a mother and her son for a couple of months, and like their father didn't make it out because he tried to flee and he was held back. Like they said, no, you're not fleeing. You're perfectly healthy. You're perfectly fine. Yeah, exactly. So.
Could you imagine living under an iron rule like that?
I mean, these are all former communist bloc countries, and I don't want to say old habits die hard. And I kind of get controversial when I say that I don't fully support Ukraine in the simple sense that before this war happened, Ukraine had a very, very ugly history of human rights violations when it comes to multiple things, especially religious freedom, political opinions, that kind of stuff. So, I mean, personally, I just view it as half a step better than Russia itself. That's why Ukraine and Turkey have multiple times tried to join the EU, and they've been declined because the EU
human rights violations.
Exactly, the Court of Human Rights here in the EU has said, you know, we've audited a lot of their legal systems, and no.
Yeah, they definitely didn't have the best track record.
Okay. Neither does Turkey. I've heard Turkey is not the best track record either.
I don't care for
Turkey absolutely not.
Yeah.
I've never cared for Turkey. I think they're.
I mean, Turkey's right across the sea from Greece, so
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I don't even think geographically it should belong to Europe because it's
Yeah.
more like Middle East, like
Yeah.
Asia Minor kind of. But yeah, they've been trying to multiple times join the EU, and the EU was like, "Oh hell no."
Yeah. Like we're good, y'all. But I want to get back to these victim impact statements with
Yes, sir. Sorry.
this. No, we're good. No, that's why we have these, dude. Because we segue off into different shit, and it's like, dude, we bring up a lot of good points. Geopolitical issues, which is just fine because these are world fucking issues, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
This religion is a world issue. Religious cults, people being abused by people calling themselves apostles and shit, leads to religious extremism.
And it happens way too often, way more frequently than you would want to believe happens too.
Yeah. Like this, dude. These, if you haven't watched Unveiled Zero, it's on HBO. I recommend you watch. It's called Unveiled, and it's about La Luz del Mundo.
Light
of the world, dude.
What is it? Unveiled?
Yeah, Unveiled. La Luz del Mundo.
We provide him any joy that we were going to be blessed by God and be saved. We were taught that the apostle was our father and loved us. We were indoctrinated to call the apostle Papi, Daddy. It was always Papi Samuel or Papi or Daddy Nasson. All of the children and adults in La Luz del Mundo are taught that an apostle's wishes are godly commands. All of our temples had his name or his initials instead of Christian symbols. He was our Christ. His father died and he took over the church. He removed the signs that said holiness to Christ and replaced it with his name and his logo.
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
He painted all the churches.
I missed like the last 15 minutes.
He was our everything, and we were happy
All
to
good.
do whatever he commanded. We were also indoctrinated to believe that if we did not obey him, God would punish us. If we were to say no, we were shamed and called apostate. Being called an apostate was the worst we could ever be called in La Luz del Mundo Church. To be the worst of the worst sinner, but an apostate was even worse than that. An apostate would go to hell no matter what. If you're a good person but you don't believe in Nasson, you're going to hell. You believe in Christ and God and live faithfully, but unless you accept Nasson as the voice of God on earth, you are going to hell. I was a good, faithful girl. I had good grades and had been in church choir since I was 10 years old. As a child, I always wanted to serve God so my mom could be blessed. She raised me on her own as a single mother. And I wanted nothing for her to be proud. His innocence was taken away when my abuse started. Nasson damaged me forever. Nasson, now I'm talking to you. I want you to hear my voice. You destroyed me. You took everything from me.
Mind you, this fucking pig is just sitting there, cold-hearted, fucking sack of fucking shit.
He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck what he's done.
He's the apostle, bitch.
Yeah, he's the apostle. Nah,
He's
this
looking
is
at this as his religious persecution.
yeah, exactly what.
Exactly, bro.
Exactly what, dude. In some of the other shit, that's what they say. Like,
I'm like Jesus. I'm being persecuted.
yeah. Then he goes back and tells the church, "Oh, I made a deal with the courts because they didn't want to." It's like he was double fucking dosing. He was lying to both sides.
It was prophesized that I would be persecuted.
Oh, it's bad, Manu.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, bullshit. Prosecuted? No, motherfucker, you're a pedophile.
Prosecute these
All
nuts.
in my life,
Right?
Changed my perception of reality. I will
Just be
never
like
be
this.
that same person again. You know how to prey on us, and you used our wishes for eternal life and salvation to abuse us. You had your groomers prep me and other little girls for your filthy desires.
Everything she's saying is
You
true.
raped me. Told me I cannot have a boyfriend because you were my special boyfriend. And also my father. But you're growing for me to go Can you get the Mizukami?
Man, this is heartbreaking and gut wrenching to listen
Dude.
to. I'm sorry, man. This is.
I told you guys gut wrenching, bro, from the beginning. This is real shit, bro. This is right here at our own fucking backyard. Right
Just,
here.
Just
These are only the ones we know about, too.
These are the
Imagine
ones
we don't
fucking know about, bro.
Wait,
Dude.
there's this one thing, really quick. It kind of went viral like a month or so ago. There was this woman and her husband who had recorded them confronting the pastor of a church who had basically groomed and had sex with her when she was like 14.
Yep.
And her husband is recording her basically going on stage and
I remember that
first,
one.
Yeah, first the pastor, he kind of like half-heartedly admits, like confesses. And then she goes on the stage and is like, no. You're trying to, sugarcoat it. This is what actually happened. And she basically takes off this promise ring that she was given to him and just throws it on the stage and leaves. Literally just does a mic drop. Then
Stand by.
The people in the, that's it. I think that's the one.
Here it is. Stand by. We'll watch it.
That was crazy.
Stand by.
I haven't seen this.
We'd love to meet with you and talk with you. There'll be altar workers down
New Life Christian Church out of Indiana. John Wilkes Booth.
here.
This is also another fucking cult.
In case you don't know, I'm Pastor John.
When there's sexual abuse, it's a fucking cult, man. It becomes a cult when you start abusing people sexually because you're using God as a form of control.
Yeah.
Fuck that. It becomes a cult when you start sexually abusing people in the church. Sorry, that's where I feel the line should be drawn.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
That should definitely be an aspect of it.
Yep. Fuck that, dude. And,
Hello.
yeah.
And
These fucking maggot-like people applauding him and everything.
I have an announcement for you. It's called a confession. And so it says to the family, to the church, Debbie and I have been out of town attending the funeral. My absence at this time was not about self-protection. We were caring for hurting people. That's why I'm here today. Many years ago and recently, by keeping this in the dark, and to those of you who are wounded from this fresh hurt, to you, the church, I repent for the adultery of my silence. Please forgive me. In accordance with our church bylaws,
Let me find the fucking where
I'm
it starts.
stepping aside.
So a little bit further back, yeah.
I'm stepping aside. I was
Here we go.
So he admits to basically assaulting this woman who was a kid for years.
Yep.
Gets off, and then they applaud his confession.
Yep.
And then she gets up to make her
Oh,
statement.
fuck.
Yeah, watch this, Chris Com.
This is where it gets.
Yeah, this is where it gets fucking raw, bro. Dude, this chick did it just the way it should be done. This took some fucking ovaries, my man.
If you love us, please let us talk.
For 27 years, I lived in a prison. It was not 20 years. I lived in a prison of lies and shame, lying to protect the Lowe family. For years, I thought I was a horrible person having suicidal thoughts, not realizing what had been truly done to me, that I was a victim and I would still be in a prison if my brother, and many of you know him, Edgar Wolf, had not approached me just 2 weeks ago with what he had seen as a teenager that bothered him all these years. His pastor in bed with his younger sister, a t-shirt and underwear on. People knew but were too afraid to come forward, and they have now. The lies and the manipulation have to stop. I was a prisoner and you kept me in your prison.
I don't remember Jesus lying and manipulating people, little girls especially, to sleep with them. Do you guys? Zero, Chris? John,
This is
Michelle,
law.
I don't
anybody?
even know where to start with this.
Do any of you guys
I want to see
remember?
what happens.
Does anybody remember in the Bible where it says Jesus fucking lied and manipulated girls into his little bed? Or into his bed? Anybody?
Not in my Bible translation.
Yeah.
That's
Not
for
in
sure.
my Bible.
Not my Bible translation either. I don't remember anywhere. We talked about it the other day, Zero Skateboard. What are you supposed to do if you're going to harm innocents?
Yeah, I quoted that scripture that
Yeah.
it was better for you to have your millstone tied around your neck and cast into the sea.
Yep. That's the one sin. That's the one time God will forgive you for harming yourself. Is if you tie a millstone around your neck and cast yourself into the sea. That means he knows. He will know at that point that you were going to hurt an innocence, and I think that's how he'll forgive you. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to forgive you for taking your own life, but biblically, that's what you're supposed to do. So, if anybody has a scripture that it says Jesus did that, please point it out to us so we can. Put
The
that on
Bible
record.
literally says, "Go kill yourself." If you
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. The Bible says literally, "Go kill yourself." It says, "Go drown yourself." Basically, God tells you, "Hey, if you're going to hurt somebody innocent, go kill yourself." Literally, and go.
Great.
cast
Not even in
yourself into the sea.
Minecraft.
Yeah, even in Minecraft. Yeah.
Not
This
even
guy-
in Minecraft.
Yeah, it says biblically. That's God's rule, man.
Yeah.
That's God's rule. Tie a millstone around your neck and cast yourself into the sea. That's saying go drown yourself.
I'm a prisoner no longer. I was just 16 when you took my virginity on your office floor. Do you remember that? I know you do, and I have
Sure he
plenty of
does.
other stories that I could bring to remembrance. You did things to my teenage body that had never and should have.
Check out this girl right here with her hand up, like fucking praising God and shit. Like, yes, this is so great. Praise God that he's our pastor. He's so great. He's already crossed the line with me. Probably fucking has, man. If they've done it once, they've done it more.
Oh, absolutely.
If you can't admit the truth, you have to answer to God. You are not the victim here. I tried to tell someone, but all that was done was cover up. No one ever came to me. No one ever helped me. No one ever got me counseling. I have wanted to talk to somebody all of these years and never. You have.
Roman hero.
Oh,
Romanian
he's also a friend of mine because I had posted this link
word.
on Discord.
Oh, word.
So,
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Right on, Romanian hero. Let me give him some background. You've never been in here before. Right on, man. Good to see you here, brother. We were talking.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, so I told you that we often will watch like these kind of stuff like because we game a lot and we are kind of like in the community and we kind of like go down the rabbit hole. And him and another guy in chat, Banks Bucks, we kind of like discuss a lot of that stuff. So I just posted a link in my Discord and it was like, hey, we're discussing this. I'm on stream. Hop in and chat, have a look.
Yeah.
After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
I'll take the red pill.
I'll take the red pill.
I think we all have. I think we're all taking the red pill.
Yeah, you're right. And
this, I want to see this.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
The
That's it, man.
truth.
It's the truth.
The
Meanwhile, I
truth.
start ranting about scripture and get super angry. That's funny, man. Yeah. Well, what we're talking about here, Romanian hero, is basically here in America, dude, is like how systematic abuse is allowed within the religious institution and how our government allows the tax exemptions and the money. Because without these fucking tax exemptions, man, the church wouldn't be able fucking to survive. There's no fucking way. They'd be paying money on their land, their property, their food, everything.
The government is giving people money to molest our children.
Yep. Pretty much, yeah.
They're paying them. They're paying them. Here.
Yeah.
Let me give you some money. Go ahead and go molest a couple kids while you're at it.
Yeah. Did you look at the Franklin cover-up? That was a big one.
Crazy. Fucking
Yeah.
government.
And so this is one that we're talking about. Your boy Zero brought it up here, and I'd seen this one earlier. So this lady was being sexually abused by her pastor systematically for years, man. Then she finally got up the guts to one day to fucking stand up in front of the whole fucking church and say, "You did this to me. You took my virginity at 16 years old in your fucking office, you sick fuck."
On the floor.
On the fucking floor, dude. And here, this fucking slobby fuck, look, he's right here. See this guy right here in the middle, this fucking big fucking ogre looking piece of shit? That's him right there. Pastor John B. Lowe II, confession and called out by survivor at New Life Christian Church, Indiana. Once again, once there's allegations and they've been tried of sexual assault charges and they've been convicted, church should get shut the fuck down. Straight up. No questions asked. Nope.
I don't think there's a statute of limitations when it comes to that kind of thing.
I don't think there is either.
I mean, when she comes out and presses charges on something like that, even if it was like 20 years ago, I mean, proof is there. He admitted to it. It's been recorded. At this point, it's like, you know, I'm actually kind of curious. If you keep playing that, I'm going to Google on the side whatever happened to him.
The church deserves to know the truth. This church has been built on lies, but no more. The lies need to stop.
I'll double check
story after story after story to what you did to me. Michael, your dad is not the victim here. A partial truth is not true. If I would have gotten counseling, your dad would be in prison. It might not be the way, but every time you covered up for Russ Spangle. My best friend was my age when your associate pastor was molesting his 2 daughters. And you know that. You sent him to be a pastor at another church. We can call Melanie right now, and Cassie, her sister. They sat down with you. You sent Melanie away.
I'm reading right now from a source, Only Sky Media, saying more women have come forward to describe their experiences of gaslighting by both the church and local law enforcement when they tried to report their experiences. What does that tell you?
That's literally what I just posted in chat,
Yeah. Fucking motherfuckers, dude.
Look at him just shrug it off.
Because this is a lie.
Look, he's trying to stand there and fucking defend himself.
You see how he... Dude, rewind a couple of seconds. Do you see how he just kind of like casually shrugged it off, too?
Yeah, watch. Fucking piece of shit.
They sat down with you. You sent Melanie away. Don't look at me like that. You know the truth.
Right there, that
like,
fucking piece
like,
of shit.
Don't look at me like that. And he just kind of like shrugs
look at that
it off like
fucking sack of shit. He's like, big fucking deal.
Fucking believable.
Her sister, they sat down with you. You sent Melanie away. Don't look at me like that. You know the truth.
Fucking piece of shit.
I know, but you.
I think a swift kick to the sack would have been warranted right then and there. Just a swift kick to the sack, curl him over, and then a fucking swift kick to the fucking dome in Minecraft, and just make his nose bleed real bad in Minecraft, and then, just mic drop and walk the fuck out. Look, he's standing there like he's Mr. fucking badass. Definitely no vigilantism, guys, for sure, but this is the shit we talk about. Our government is handing out the ways, the means, the money, and the exemptions for these guys to fucking molest people.
You can tell the truth because this is a lie. But you need to tell the truth. You know better than it was.
Look at him trying to like push the buck to have somebody else do it.
It's another level when it's a teenager. And I will not let this man talk about my wife like that. It happened for 9 years. When she was 15, 16, the sexual grooming started. And it lasted until she met me and we started dating. This is the truth. And that's all we're going to say. Except, just that's it.
Numbers.
Most likely there to protect him, man. Most likely there to protect him.
That's fine. This necklace was Bobby's. It was given to her by Joe II and possibly other people in the office. They might have received necklaces too as like a ministry gift. I'm not trying to stretch the truth here, but it was in her house and I'm giving it back. This was Bobby's covenant of purity ring, which she wore while this man had sex with her, and she felt ashamed all these years wearing a covenant of purity ring. She felt a lot of shame and guilt. We are working through love and forgiveness. We're working through it. But people have to be held accountable, and they can't just bamboozle people and just say, well, I just committed adultery. It was far beyond adultery. So here's the covenant purity ring back. I don't want it in my home. We're done.
Literally mic drops and leaves. And listen to how the other people now react.
Look at this dude right here.
Everybody is in shock. Like what happens next is just Crazy.
Hey, does that guy got airborne wings tatted on his arm,
You
though?
did it. You need to admit it. 100%.
I like the mic drop.
You need to admit it.
We need to hear from more. Man who is planning. Give me the microphone. Not you, Ryan.
Jay, I told you I committed adultery. I told you it went on far too long.
Did you do it? That's all we need to know.
Yes, we did.
You didn't tell them she was 14 years old.
Damn.
Oh,
Like it's a. He's all. She wasn't 14. She was 16. So that makes it okay still. This fucking
piece
sack
of
of shit's
shit.
trying to justify his fucking activity, his actions. No, fuck him. Oh, she was 16. That's like Josiah.
Is this the church in Warsaw, Indiana?
I think so. Let's take a peek here. Where was this at?
Because I heard about this happening at a church in Warsaw.
Yeah, Warsaw, Indiana. That's right.
Yep. Let's see what happens here.
Sorry, 16.
She was 16 years old, Jay. Okay, and it was wrong. I can't say it. I can't make it right. I can't make it any better.
You should be in prison.
It's not all true, but that did happen, yes.
It's not all true, but it did happen.
She should have. I can't do anything about that except to tell you that if I could go back and redo it all, I would.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
That's the greatest thing. If I could redo it all, I would.
Yep, I'm sure he would.
Yeah, he
Now
played
he's
again.
standing there.
Yeah, he'd redo the part where he got caught,
Yep.
where he got
Exactly.
called out. He wouldn't have
Exactly.
redone it. He still would have done it.
You throw
Yeah,
a
he
fucking
done it
16-year-old, 15-year-old down in front of him, he's gonna fuck her.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't. And all I can do is ask you to forgive me.
This just ruined my whole fucking vibe, bro.
The Bible process.
I'm sorry, man.
It happens.
And,
But it, you know, the
It's
thing
just
is-
disgusting how no one's up
Yeah.
there pummeling his fucking face in.
Right?
No,
Right?
it gets worse.
Oh my
It gets
God.
worse. It gets worse. I don't want to
This
spoil it,
fucking
but it gets worse.
bullshit.
He comes down and starts praying, and everybody surrounds him and starts hugging him and trying
Oh,
to
get the
comfort him, too.
fuck
Yeah,
out of
hold up.
here,
Yep.
bro.
Yeah, like a good half of that congregation was supporting him. Like a lot of people left, but there were a ton of people who didn't.
Currently, he stepped down. He's being investigated because multiple women have now come out. And
But he's
have
not
said
in
it.
jail or anything, right?
Well, I can't find any concrete news on this, honestly.
Unfucking believable, yo.
Look,
How
here
was
we go.
no one's dad up there fucking pummeling his fucking teeth down his throat? Where's that girl's dad at?
Well, her husband was right there with.
Yeah, her husband
I mean,
gave a fucking
Look,
shot.
It's like,
Look, dude
What?
comes up and give this guy a hug. Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. I did it too. Fucking all of them, bro.
Yeah, look at they're all like David. Remember to have their carry the weight. Jesus,
Oh,
come up here and carry the
dude,
weight.
that- Oh my god.
Carry the apostle out of here. It's like,
Where they were like
Ask for
zombies all
forgiveness.
around him.
yeah, and he's all
Fuck
laying there
outta
like,
here. That's the whole Christian thing. Oh, just you can do whatever you want, but as long as you ask for forgiveness, it's okay.
yeah, it's all cool. Yeah, once you ask God,
Yeah.
and once you do it in the name of God, it's cool, and you can ask forgiveness, and you won't get in that much trouble.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
all cool. But bring
about
God in.
right.
Yeah, bring
Even
God.
Hitler. If
Yeah.
Hitler confessed his sins and dedicated his life to Jesus, he will be forgiven.
Check it.
You know what's a good phrase for that? I forgot where I heard it, but I once heard a phrase that God forgives, but it's my job to send you to him.
Yeah. It was probably like a military term or something like an airborne.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, God forgives, but it's my job to send
Yeah.
you to him.
We pray that you guide us this week, that we can pray.
See, now they're all gonna pray, and now everybody's getting up to hug him and
Oh,
comfort
look,
him.
it's all dudes too. Oh no, there's a girl going.
Look at how big this whole circle gets where they try to like, oh my God.
What is this fucking avatar?
I know they're gonna start fucking chanting and praying and shit.
this is unbelievable.
Look at how they all. It's like sheep one after the other.
This is why I'm drinking.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Just gotta follow the sheep to the slaughter.
You are faithful and just.
Fucking no hope for humanity.
I mean, this is just one church. Just imagine how many more pastors like this are out there that have not been taught.
And they're continuing to do the same thing too.
That have not been taught. Exactly.
That's fucking terrible. Yo. That's fucking just terrible.
Let's jump back into asshole Joaquin Garcia. I know this is tough for you guys, but this is I want you guys to feel the emotion in this because I've already watched it, dude, and it fucking tore me apart, dude.
No, that's the thing. It puts it in perspective about like how. I mean, you see this, and it's one thing to like hear about it and be affected by it, but puts a whole different perspective when you hear the witness impact statements. When these victims are literally emotionally breaking down, having to go through everything again because of the legal system.
What makes this even better is the fact that we can't see them. I'm not saying it's better. It's not a better thing.
No,
but
it is good that they are kept private. Yeah.
It's not only that, but it's a faceless face. It could have been any one of us.
Yeah.
It could have been any fucking one of us in that situation. That's the thing. That's what, like these victim impact statements, man. These survivor impact statements.
I totally agree on that.
Yeah, dude. And you can hear the emotion in their guts. Like this isn't just them crying and being sad. No, this is a very deep down gut emotion. Like I don't even want to say it's everything, man. You can cut it with a fucking knife, man. It makes you want to throw up because you can only imagine what these fucking girls went through at the hand of their own fucking family members, guys. They're not aunts or uncles, but their fucking parents, man. Their own fucking parents were just handing kids over to this sick fuck systematically for 100 fucking years, a century, you guys. This church, LLDM, right here.
You isolated me and separated me from friends and family who didn't attend church. I was not allowed to have friends at school who were not from church. I loved to play sports, but was not allowed to join any team because I was supposed to be at your disposal at all times. I was taken out of school all the time to serve you. My grades suffered because I was made to serve you. I miss going to school dances. I know friends. I missed a lot of typical teenage
fucking motherfucker.
Because of you.
Just real quick, how old were these girls when this happened?
Oh, dude, they were girls, dude. Girls, bro.
So, like, what grade was this?
Dude, take your pick, bro.
Because
high school dances and shit. So I would
take your pick, bro.
15,
Dude,
16.
you're talking years.
Like, I just wanted to go to, like, have friends at school, engage in, like, after-school activities, which is something a kid with a healthy, childhood should be doing.
Nope. Mm-hmm. Dude, you're talking
just getting robbed of that.
No, you're talking years, dude. You're talking probably all of her fucking life, bro.
Yeah, her whole childhood has been ruined.
Her whole fucking childhood's been fucking ruined, bro. Because of this fucking religion, because of this fucking church systematically abusing. Dude, started in 1926, dude, and the abuse has been going on since then, bro. Since then. And now it's here in America. That's why he got fucking nailed getting off an airplane in LAX, dude. Somebody fucking snitched on him here in America.
There's not enough tax dollars allocated to go after these fucking people. Understaffed.
Exactly.
Man, they need
2% of the military-industrial complex budget and put it towards going after shit like this.
Yeah, the really shitty ones. Let's get back to her impact statement because this is important, man. This impact statement is part of the series. All right. Again, I told you I'm going to spoil the shit out of the series on this, man. But it's really good. There's also in between parts that they talk about and how members met others. But let's go on.
Your actions did shock me, but your groomers kept reinforcing and indoctrinating, teaching, stating that whatever the servant of God wants is approved by God, because He is the representative of God on earth. I was always told that if I didn't do things I was told to do, then I would bring shame to my family. I was also told that if I didn't do certain things, it was because I didn't have enough faith.
Can you imagine how rotten and evil you have to be to do to like say this kind of stuff? Like,
oh yeah,
this is not just this is like pure manifestation of evil to say stuff like this to a kid that actually. I don't know, man.
Coming from the fucking parents too, bro. Coming from the fucking parents.
Listening to this.
It is, but it gives you an exact idea of what the fuck is going on and how it's going on, bro. Like, take your shoes off and step into her shoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in these people's shoes.
Unbelievable.
Put the shoe on the other foot, man. Like, it's not about these sick fuck apostles, man. It's about the survivors that are getting abused by these fuckers, man. Again, we have to. Our system, yeah, it is completely fucked up. And you're right, it's completely understaffed to go after people like this. But it's people like us that can put these fucking churches and these cults on the IRS's radar and actually report these places to the fucking IRS about the human rights abuse and have the IRS shut them the fuck down. Every single one of them. Every single fucking one of them. We pay them. It'll take years, but hey, you know what? Let's get it done. Why not?
The weapon for our grooming. You took advantage of the saddest vulnerability. You weaponized my father's absence in my life. And you used it against me. Alondra, you would repeatedly tell me that I have no one to defend me. No father to protect or provide for us. You told me that you were my father and my protection. And right after you said that, you raped me.
Man, I'm gonna start crying. Listen to this. Holy shit!
It's hardcore, dude. I told you.
It is, bro.
It's very hard. It's very hardcore, guys. It really is. But it gives you a sense of what's going on, man. And this shit ain't no fucking joke. Like, we talk about real shit here, and this is the kind of grooming that goes on within these fucking cults, man. And the government is.
It takes a lot of cojones for her to do that too, to get up there.
Goddamn right it does.
I can't even imagine how.
And look at this sick fucking.
Come out.
Look at this fucking piece of fucking pig gutter trash. And his fucking lawyer sitting there. Oh yeah, he did nothing wrong. His lawyer's a piece of fucking scum too.
Going on in those headphones.
Yeah, or translator.
Translator, yeah.
Fucking piece of shit. Look, he can't even fucking look over.
They should. The thing is the judge should force them to look at the victims. Should force them and watch.
Yeah, be like, no, you fucking look at them right now. You look at them.
Look.
Don't fucking look at me. Look at that person over there. They're the one fucking talking right now.
Yeah, the judge shouldn't have allowed him just to sit and look forward.
Yeah, Nasson's a fucking booty pirate.
Yes, you raped me. You did not only force me to perform oral sex on your disgusting genitals. You penetrated my fragile body. I'm not that little fatherless girl that was scared anymore. I have my own voice to defend myself from you and others like you. I was willing and wanting to use it by telling my story at trial. I was robbed of this opportunity, so I will use this space to tell you what a despicable piece of filth you are.
Get him, girl.
I was willing to sacrifice my dignity once more and allow the prosecutor to show the child pornography sent to you with my bare body. But it was not allowed.
It was not allowed because it was so fucking hardcore.
To show your church and the world the evidence there is. But that you were scared to tell all your dirty secrets out. You are a disgrace to the human race.
She's right about that, that's for sure.
That before and during and even after the sexual abuse incidents, I was read Bible verses to make me think it was okay.
Now how fucked up is that? Not to mention, all these women that are testifying, their families have completely fucking abandoned them and isolated them. Now, how fucked up is that to abuse somebody, then use religion as scripture to say it and try and justify it?
That's a fucking manipulative shit right there.
That's about as shitty as it gets, man.
Alba Monsalvo Lopez, probably sitting in this court today to try to convince me and my family on different occasions that whatever happened was okay because he was serving a God. Alba Monsalvo Lopez was my pastor's wife, a clergy member and church attorney. She took an oath before God to protect the souls and treasures of congregation, and then took an oath to uphold the law as an attorney and failed miserably on both counts. She violated her duty to protect me, and in doing so, she helped Nasson continue his sexual abuse against me. She does not deserve either position. She had full knowledge of what happened to me and even cried to my mom, stating that she could not believe my story. She still sat Nason's team the day of his plea. She still protects him and defends him. She represents all the pastors and church officials in this church. Your Honor, they will never believe the children.
Nope, they'll never fucking believe these children, man. After you watch the documentary, you're gonna find out that all these old fucking crusty ass bitches. Sorry, I don't use bitch here that often, but all these old fucking crusty bitches from Mexico, like, oh no, he's fine. He's never done anything wrong. He's totally fucking innocent. This is just persecution, like they did Jesus.
They will never protect the children of la luz del mundo.
Where do these cult leaders find these people who are just complicit in whatever they want to do?
What's that, brother?
How do these cult leaders find people who are this complicit, no matter what they do? I don't get it. Like,
Yeah, they dedicate their lives to these fucking people.
Well, that's what one of my friend, he had to bounce because his battery was low, but he said in chat that that's literally what these cults do. They suck people in who are vulnerable, and then just like, I mean, they give them a lot of things that they need, like, shelter, food, hope, all that kind of stuff.
Love,
but
yeah.
it comes at a price, obviously a very steep price, but it's just a whole manipulation thing. And then once you just get pulled into that dynamic, it's very hard, if not impossible, to get out of.
Man, I'm getting some funny feedback in my earphones. John Wilkes, it's you, I think, buddy.
Yep.
We got some funny feedback, brother.
I'm on a cell phone, that's why.
Oh, okay, yeah. You got earphones?
Well, I do, but the my phone jack.
Oh, okay.
There's a piece of it broke off inside of it. And I can't get it out.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you show your face in this court knowing that you were an accessory to this crime? As part of the legal team, I'm sure you've seen all of the evidence, and I'm disgusted that you still stand in support of this disgusting human being. Your Honor, after Nasson ripped me apart, raped me, and shattered my soul, I became severely depressed, and for a long time I was unable to even get out of my bed. I even tried to kill myself so many times. I tried to numb the pain I was going.
See how real this shit is, guys? You can feel her fucking pain.
You can't
make this shit up.
Reaction like
you
this.
can't fake this fucking reaction.
This is 110%.
Yeah.
Just
this is
genuine.
This is very hurt.
So you can't come out and be like, oh, well, these are just fake or exaggerated stories or claims. Like, no. Even if they were, there's no way anyone would have that genuine of a reaction, because this is.
It's giving me chills, dude.
Like I said, it's gut wrenching.
To know that this happened and that our government is still allowing this church to operate right here in our own backyard, right down the street from Michelle Jones. I got one here in San Antonio too. Clearly, there's something going on here. You guys see the disconnect? We've been here for years peeling this shit apart, and this is the disconnect.
Do the members know about this, or are they just, okay with it?
What's that?
Do the members of this church know about all this, or are they just fine with it?
No, they say he's innocent.
Went through, but nothing would work, and nothing still would never work. Everyone in church would talk about me, saying I'm gone crazy because I did not want to serve the pastor anymore.
Literally gaslighting.
I still suffer from depression, trust issues, constant panic attacks, anxiety. I will continue to struggle with those issues forward until I die. Nasson's abuse affected the way I see the world and the way I interact with people. I distrust people and have difficulties in relationships and friendships. He abused his power not only as it pertains to me and the other jingles, but also as it pertains to the church.
Now imagine the kind of fucking problem she's gonna have ever trying to find faith again with this kind of damage. Think of how hard it's gonna be for her to find her faith in God again, man.
That's exactly why that Bible scripture is so harsh.
Man, I'm getting really bad feedback.
That's exactly why that Bible scripture is so harsh when it says about why you should basically kill yourself if you mislead someone who's vulnerable or young, because it's like, you know, they know exactly how damaging and first of all how impressionable young minds are, and then to how it really ruins their life forever.
Yeah. It's like, it's almost like God knew, like, hey man, I know what happens when innocence is abused. So it's better just to go ahead and tie a millstone around your neck, man, and throw yourself in the ocean. Like he knew. He knew what was going to happen if innocents were going to be abused. And that's why he made that rule in the Bible. That's his way of forgiveness for killing yourself if you're going to harm an innocent. That's not in Minecraft, you guys. That's in the Bible. That rule is in the Bible. That's God's rule. That's God's rule for humanity. Is harm an innocent, you're supposed to tie a millstone around your neck. I think there's another interpretation. It's like you're supposed to throw a millstone around your neck and hang it over a tree or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
This pedophile has shown no remorse for what he has done. He has not taken responsibility for what he has done. Instead, he calls himself the victim. In his letters to the church, he has told them he never did the things he is being accused for, and for 3 years they have believed him. Nasson, for 3 years you have told the church members your rights have been violated by this court.
Yep.
You have lied to them about wanting to go to trial, about not knowing who the Jangles are. You know who we are. You have known all along. Here we are. Look at us. Here we
He
are.
refuses to.
Fucking pig
Want
fuck.
to continue having the power over the church members. The council of bishops, your enablers, and you can only do so much by lying to them. You told the church members on the day you pleaded guilty that you pleaded guilty not because...
And look at this court reporter. She got a picture of her fucking girl sitting right here. Can you imagine what these court reporters go through?
Yeah, because you have to literally listen to every single word they say and shorthand it.
And she's in fucking eye shot of this fucking pedophile. Can you imagine? Could you imagine?
At the judge. The judge is like leaning back, like, I want to kill this guy.
He's like, I don't even believe this shit.
Here's the prosecutors right here, like, man, we fucked this case up. They did. The prosecutors fucked this case up. They did. They should have had this guy. It was on some fucking bullshit ass technicality, bro. It really was, dude. When you watch the series, it'll tell you. I can't remember what technicality it was on, but these prosecutors fucked this case up, dude. Because
so does that mean he's like free, or what does that mean?
No, he's still in jail. He got sentenced in 2020, bro. His ass is in jail for 16 years.
He's got more charges coming.
Yeah, more charges are coming. And that's what they said. Like, hey, we can still build another fucking case on him in 16 years if more people come forward. So if there's more people out there that have been abused by this piece of shit.
You know what? I bet that's what's going to happen, Alex, because it takes one person to come forward.
Yeah.
Everybody will do it.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing, though. Here's another thing. I mentioned this another time in a chat where you could debate the fact that 16 years was not enough, and it wasn't. But you know, there's this prison YouTuber I really like listening to and watching, who he now has a family. He's also who I learned about David E. Taylor about.
Yeah.
And he really breaks down the penal system because he served like 8 years in Greensville in Virginia. And basically, from what it sounds like, from a lot of stuff that I've heard, all he needs to do is just be put in the same cell with a lifer, and he's done.
Yeah.
Like any guy who's got life for 40 years, they hear about this because first of all, it's all over the news, and they get the news in prison cells for one thing. They most likely have been following this case from their prison cells, and they find out that he's being transferred to their prison.
But you know what they
How
want to
many
do?
gangs do you think are probably putting a green light on him, where they got like
he's-
some new person who's in the gang is like, all right, you see that pastor who's coming in here, we're putting a green light on him if you want to, raise up in the gang ranks.
Yep.
Or like with Jeffrey Dahmer, literally, it was a race to who could kill him first.
Yep.
I mean,
They're probably
people were
fighting each other just to get to him.
Yep.
They were fighting
great
against
show.
each other because they're like, no, I want to kill him. No, let me kill him. And this
Yep.
kid's like, no, I'm going to kill him. So, I mean, they were fighting on who got to kill him first. Same
Yep.
situation with this guy. I mean,
This
to
guy's
me,
a pig.
that's justice. To me, that's justice. I don't want
That's
to.
prison
I don't want to
justice.
pay for him.
Yeah, that's prison justice. He needs to serve.
that's
He needs
justice.
prison
That's
justice,
street
not
justice.
court justice.
So
And
like
we all
you
know
could
what fucking.
yeah, 16 years might not be enough, but the question is, does he even make it to 16 years?
Probably not with his health. He's in shitty health. He's a fucking piece of shit degenerate.
Not
No
only
doubt.
that, but if he's able to make it to 16 years,
I don't think he'll make
how
it to 16
prisons are.
years. Yeah.
He's still running the church while he's in prison.
I don't think so. Somebody else stepped up, dude.
What was the question?
That some cults, if their leader gets arrested, they can still run it from behind the scenes.
Yeah, like Warren Jeffs.
They'll run it from behind bars.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Ted, you got to mute your mic, dude, if you're not talking, bro. Because I'm getting such bad feedback right now, man.
Oh, sorry. Hey, I gotta hop off anyway. I gotta go somewhere.
Okay, be careful, man. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Always enjoy having you, man.
All right, see you, man.
All right, later, brother.
And you were never going to have a fair trial. You told them you wanted to spare the members the grief of going through a trial. You said the judge denied you the right to have your witnesses testify and denied your defense the right to show our messages or question us in person. You enabled us told the church members that you cannot have a fair trial because the judge did not release our identities to the public. All 5 Jane Does are ready to face you in the trial and waited for that opportunity for 3 years. Your Honor, we wanted our day in court. We wanted to face our sexual predator. We were deprived of that right when the Attorney General's office decided to reach an agreement with Nasson.
Yep, that's exactly what these fuckheads did, man. Without the families there, these fucking lawyers, these fucking sacks of shit on both sides, man. That's what lawyers do, man. They make deals without the families even being there most of the time. You don't even know deals are fucking being made, and they're right back there fucking slinging out deals without you knowing, man. That's how lawyers work, man.
I would like this court to know I was not informed, nor did I consent to negotiating with this rapist. We were informed after our decisions have been made. Nasson, you're a coward. And unfortunately, this plea will allow you to serve a ridiculous prison sentence you are getting. And then you will be released to your mansion paid by the church members. You and your family see the church as a business and have made your fortunes at the back of the members. You will then continue to abuse young girls again because the fanatics will bring you their own children. The church is already posting comments that they support you and will be waiting for your release. The pastors are telling the members that anything said in court is fake news. Your Honor, Nasson took away our innocence. And now our voice has been silenced by not allowing us the right to confront Nasson in trial. They said they just wanted to protect us, but what is there to protect when the damage is already done? We wanted to defend ourselves and have evidence out in public so other victims can have more courage to speak up. We were unable to tell our stories in court. I am here because I want the world to know what a horrible, disgusting, horrendous person you are, Nasson.
Hell yeah.
I hope that my story and courage to face Goliath will open people's minds and eyes to the truth. I want to give other victims the courage to speak up. Your fanatic followers say we have made up lies, but why would a 15-year-old make up a lie about such a powerful person? knowing she would lose her church, her family, and be publicly ridiculed. It doesn't make sense, right? Your Honor, we are doing this because we want to tell our truth. And hopefully with our truth, we can help other abuse victims speak up. I know a lot of victims don't want to speak up because it's hard to accept what he's done. It's hard to believe that such a vile behavior comes from a so-called man of God. It's hard knowing that none of your family will ever believe you.
Imagine that. Being put through some shit like that by your own family, then your family not fucking believing you.
Dude, this just bums everybody out, yo. This shit sucks.
This is happening in America, dude.
Yeah.
That's the bum fucking suck part about it, bro. Is it's happening right here in our own fucking backyard, my man.
And
That
it's
is
taking so long for anyone to do anything about it. I mean, people
dude,
are.
when this shit goes down, dude, the feds need to
they
be
don't
on
want to
this.
believe it. Oh no, not our pastor.
No,
He
not
would
our
never
pastor.
do a thing
He's
like
the
that.
great apostle.
He's
He'll
so
never do
loving and
anything
harm-free.
fucking wrong. No, fuck that. When stories like this start coming out, you know what the feds need to do? They need to be on that shit like fucking 3 fucking years ago. Not fucking wait 2 fucking years to do an investigation. If little girls start coming out and speaking about their fucking pastors and pedophilia, it's probably a good idea y'all start fucking listening to them, okay?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, start fucking listening, opening your ears, and maybe it's okay to violate people's rights in the fucking interest of public safety every so often, okay? I think that's okay. We pay you guys to do that, to violate criminals that are committing crimes, right? That's what we pay you to do, not violate the innocent. Motherfuckers. And technically, by this court case, they fucking violated the innocence of these fucking girls, man.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They took away their fucking rights. They took away their fucking day in court. We're going to watch David after this so we can all fucking laugh.
We need a palate cleanser.
I know.
Yeah, we're going to fucking laugh after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing some.
I got a few more.
We need some calls to jam in.
I have a few more takes on that
David.
too when we get to that.
Josiah.
They don't know nothing about. I was once in that position of being scared to speak up, but why would we let this abuse keep happening? When it's been happening for almost 100 years.
Said it herself. Almost 100 fucking years it's been going on, y'all. 100 years, and it's all cool down in Mexico. Going on like nobody's fucking business down in Mexico.
This has to stop. I call all the victims to not be afraid.
Don't be afraid, y'all.
There are many pastors from this church that are pedophiles.
Yo, Jarvis Davis, what's up, my man? We're talking about Nasson, Joaquin, Garcia. We're going to jump over to Davey because this shit's really fucking sad and depressing, but it needs to be heard. We need to talk about it because this motherfucker has done some damage, and so, yeah, this church needs to go down too. It's still running here in America, bro.
And rapists, but you did not hold them accountable or report them because they had a hold on you. And that is how you get the endless cycle of child abuse in your disgusting family and bishop circle.
Yep.
Why did the church members keep letting our children get abused?
Man, that judge is so done. He's just looking at this like, what the hell?
You're a dangerous man and have dangerous people around you who will do your dirty work. Your Honor, after this trial, we're not going to be safe. Why would a man that claims to be serving a God need bodyguards anywhere and everywhere he goes?
Yep, good point.
I thought you were our
Good
safe
point.
place. I thought church was the safest place, but it was my worst nightmare. Your Honor, I know a sentence has been agreed upon, but I ask you to reconsider and give this horrible human being the maximum sentence. 4 more years. I know it seems like nothing, but it takes power away from him. The sentence is a joke compared to what he's done to us. And all the victims cannot speak up. Once Nasson isn't out of court and out of prison, these people will now be able to harm us and go after us. I really hope things could change for other victims. I hope other victims that speak out are not discouraged by this outcome. I hope they get their justice. I pray other girls and boys that have abused come out and tell their story to put an end on this cult and this predator. Respectfully, James O2.
I can't. I got nothing to add to that. This
Fucking rips you apart, man. That's the kind of shit that goes on in our own fucking backyard, dude, and our government hands the fucking exemptions down, dude.
By the way, if we're gonna watch some David E. Taylor, so I have a playlist. It's a private playlist.
Tell me.
Of like from the stuff from what's it called, Lord Pender.
Yeah.
Gotta love the LP.
Stand by.
Because I mean, like I said, I have my own curated playlist. So whenever me and my guys were like in voice chat on Discord and we're playing like some games and shit, I'll like play some David E. Taylor just so we could like cringe and laugh about. There was one that is one of my favorites. Hey, let me pull it up. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Let me find it real quick because it.
Let me scroll all the way to the bottom of Lord Pender's list here. Let's see what we got here.
2021 Virtual Arena Crusade Night 3. My immediate enemies will go to hell. Where he's talking about. Oh, okay. So before we go on to this, just real quick, because I mean, you and me, we've had that one Zoom call where I dropped like a bunch of my observations on this. One thing I found was crazy is I got curious and I wanted to look up his raw streams that he still has up. They're edited.
Oh yeah, dude, I've been reporting them to YouTube because they're fucking spam, bro.
No, I mean they're edited in the sense that a lot of his controversial stuff that he says, about the homosexuals and
taken out.
Yeah. So him talking about how he's, as brave as a lion, he doesn't care about the Durin media and the Wicked News Syndicate. Like, obviously he does because
his boldness is bullshit.
And the best part is where he's like loud as fuck when he's on that stage.
Yeah.
But like he is so meek and emasculated when he's in that position.
You're gonna have to ask Michelle on that one. I wasn't scared during my deposition. This is my deposition suit.
It's a Land Rover, not a Range Rover.
It's a
Land Rover.
It's a Range Rover. It's a Land Rover.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I got a new soundbite, guys. Check it.
For over 30 years, they've lied to their own souls. For 30 years, they've denied their own fate. But now is the end of days, and I am the Reaper.
What's that from?
Silent Hill.
I am the Reaper.
I have not played Silent Hill. I don't know.
It's the movie. It's where fucking.
Oh.
He's all, I am Alessa. I am the dark part of Alessa. I'm like, oh, that part's creepy, dude. Then she comes up, the barbed wire revenge. Comes up out of hell and like fucking eats all those people up with the barbed wire. It's totally fucking awesome. I got your video there here for you. We got in compliments of David E. Taylor Comedy Channel, aka Lord Pender, the homie. And this is at Request Zero Skateboard. Let's do it.
Just to be close. Just to be close to you.
This idiot.
That sweaty ass freaking
Look at fucking sweaty this piece of shit is. Look at him. He's not
It's the worst suit in the whole world. It's horrible.
I don't think I quack.
I don't think I quack.
I ain't got no bill. Rosho Kotoroboki. Oh, Roboko Shele Baba Kia Torobosia. Eshile Bokoro Polomonia. Rosh Ketabashia Nabako. Makatarabako Toroboshia Telebekia. Rashi Katababoko Shele Bokoye. Refelebaya Namasis. And I want to say this because you gotta quit being gullible. A lot of people think because CNN say something, then it's creditable. CNN is not creditable. I want CNN to hear me. Dateline is not creditable. Insider
creditable.
Is not creditable. Whenever CNN
this motherfucker makes up his own
come
words
out and try to defame
let me just stop real quick. I had a phone call with the fucking VA rep the other day, making a determination on my disability rating and my injury, and she wanted to ask me some questions.
No, she
Yeah,
didn't.
I fucking lost my goddamn mind. I'm not even fucking lying. I was like, I'm not even fucking lying. I'm no bullshit. I'm trying to get.
I would have busted out laughing. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to get re-rated.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, I'm trying to get re-rated on an injury, bro.
Come again?
Right? Yeah. And I'm telling her what happened, and she's like, "Is that all you got?" She's like, "Well, I need to ask you some questions." And I fucking stopped. I was like, "Wait, you need to ask me some questions?" I was like, "Hold on." I was like, "I don't like being asked any questions." I was like, "You can ask me some questions, but don't ask me any
Michelle.
fucking
You should have
questions."
told her to ask Michelle.
Dude, I should have fucking told her. It's like, "Oh, so you seen the David E. Taylor deposition?" I completely lost it, dude, because that's the thing is like once again, some idiot asking me fucking questions, making a determination on my fucking disability rating at the VA. Yeah, are you a fucking doctor or a lawyer or anything like that?
If any of my staff talked like that, they said,
idiot,
"I need
man.
to ask you a question," we're gonna have to pull them to the side and have.
I forgot what my mom once said when I was visiting, because I'd showed my younger brother this, and my mom said something, and it was literally something that David Taylor had said. It was like just some phrase, and my brother and me just started laughing, and my mom was like, "What the hell are you laughing about?" I didn't say anything funny.
Yo, whenever people be like, "It's amazing," I can't help but start laughing. Yo.
I know, Chris. Next time you
They're
do
like,
it,
what?
you should.
I'm like, nothing.
You should fucking break down in like song and dance next time. It's amazing. You're like, it's a
a
miracle.
A man or a woman of God who is preaching the word, it is because they are trying to turn souls away from believing in them. It's about money to them. I am telling you, it ain't about money to us. It's about money to them. Because if they really were sincere, then they would expose the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, that's killing millions of Americans.
David's all, you need to expose the FDA for not giving me enough fucking glaze on my Krispy Kreme.
Dude, I just want
okay?
to take that belt for a fucking trophy just to put on my wall.
Yeah, it's like
hang it on your wall, right, bro?
Yep. I stole the Apostles
right?
fucking championship
Michelle's like, fuck yeah. Let's take his belt.
Yeah.
I think he beat the Undertaker for that belt.
I know. All right. Look at him. He's on. Nobody's getting my belt. I bought it fair and square.
I'm disgusted by his fingernails. They disgust me.
I know. Look at him, right?
Oh, I never even noticed that. Now I'm not going to be able to stop looking at him.
Yeah,
bro, he's got
claws.
Right? He's got fucking like rat claws, right, bro?
What the fuck are those claws?
It's like they look almost like he goes and gets those nowadays. I don't get my nails done. I don't do makeup and all that.
David's like, I get my nails done once a week.
Those look evil as
pointy. His are real long and they're super pointy.
I wonder if he uses he uses that on his concubines.
I bet he does.
Well, he got work, so it's not.
He's like, come here, come file the nails down. Come file the Holy Apostles' nails down.
I've seriously never noticed that before, but now I can't stop fucking looking at it.
Now you can't unsee it on.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Fucking bad, right?
Yeah,
He's got like some.
You can see the nails like coming off of the microphone, like super long.
That shit looks evil to me. I don't know why, but it just looks like he has an evil fucking hand.
He's got some booger sugar nails, right? It's like he doesn't even need to switch between a pinky.
Yeah.
He could figure out
They're
all
nice
fucking
and pointy, so he can get all the way up his nose,
right?
And get those little boogers out.
That's like, dude. I bet Jim Jones had some fucking claws like that too. Like, why would you file your fucking nails down like that, man?
Because he picks his nose.
God. Look at him, and look at how fucking fucked up he looks right here. Look at the big old fucking bags under his eyes. He's like, this is my hypercholesterolemia bags. Thank you, everybody. Nobody else can do
this. He wore that suit for what, like 3 days in a row?
Yeah, because God told him that he has the glory on that suit.
Yeah, the glory's on the suit.
Oh,
he needs to keep wearing it because there's just so much fucking glory hole.
The only glory is that suit didn't catch on fire.
He's all the only glory around here is the glory.
The only miracle was the sweat stains came out.
I know, right?
Had to use that industrial cleaner.
Then I get the fucking butter stains came out and shit from his fucking sweaty suit. It's actually fucking KFC oil, okay? That's what David fucking bleeds and sweats. It's KFC oil
And those
and
like
Krispy Kreme
prayer
biscuits.
towels behind him, you know, he should at least drying himself off using those prayer towels.
You think he'd have enough? You think he wouldn't be so sweaty? Then he like, what if he did some sick shit, like took him and fucking wiped his sweaty armpits on him, then was sending them out to people?
Oh. Have some apostle sweat. It'll cleanse your soul.
I'll have some of my my Krispy Kreme glaze sweat.
Every year feeding them wrong stuff.
What up?
Who was that one pastor? I think it was David Popoff or something. He was sending like little packets of miracle water. It was like a sugar packet, like a ketchup packet, but it was like
Miracle spring water.
Yeah,
Miracle spring water.
Yo, who are those one people that were like selling poison and shit to people, saying it was some fucking miracle cure or some bullshit too? And it was literally like chlorine. And
oh yeah, I remember that. It was. I
Who knows, man?
for it. I know exactly what you're talking about. They went to Africa where they were saying it was supposed to cure autism, HIV. There was a specific term for it, and they were literally injecting these kids and these people with chlorine.
What?
Miracle something cure. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep, these people were straight ingesting fucking poison, and these people
bleach.
were
They were drinking bleach. That was the thing. It was like, what on earth?
It was fucked.
That's a little bit whack. I wouldn't be doing none of that crazy shit.
At least just send them water. Don't send them like something with fucking chemicals in it, dude.
Right?
Like saline or some bullshit. Fuck.
Look at where Lord Pendertat at 15400 10-page drive.
Miracle mineral supplement. That's the name
what
of
a fucking shit
Is
show.
it?
I don't.
What was it called?
Miracle mineral supplement. It even has a Wikipedia article too.
Does it really?
Yeah, and Miracle Mineral Supplement. That's what they were doing. There were these preachers. They were going to these really poor places in Africa and selling that as a cure, and like making kids and sick people ingest it or injecting them with it. And it was literally just bleach.
Yeah, David goes to really poor places in America, like when there's hurricanes and shit, and tries to scam them out of fucking FEMA money and shit, bro.
Okay, because like here's the thing: that whole convoy of miracles. First of all, honestly, the idea itself unrealistic, but it is.
It could work.
Noble idea. It could work.
It could work with the right amount of money, right, and the right amount of brains.
Of ambition.
Which David has neither, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a damn good idea. I fucking dude, if I support that idea 100%. If he had the fucking brains to do it properly, but he's not, man. He's not.
It's not that he doesn't have the brains.
Down to
It's
help
that
people in need is fucked.
Yeah,
it's not that he doesn't have the brains. It's more that he does
water,
it out of greed.
Yeah, let me give you a big old truck with like 2 pallets of water when you can fit like 100 pallets.
Yeah.
Yep. Even for Christmas last year, they put 2, 3, 4 pallets in that fucking truck with toys.
Yeah, it was huge. The whole thing was empty.
Yeah.
Like,
It is almost
shit
zero.
was empty.
Almost zero. It's a noble idea. It really is. That's a fucking good way to think. Like, hey, help the masses when they're in need. Fuck yeah, dude. Why not? Why wouldn't you? We're in America. We should be helping.
That's what we're
each other,
supposed to do. Shit.
Yeah.
But he's too busy taking that money and chopping
Laundering
his
it.
Rolls Royce into, or what was it, his Mercedes into a limousine. And
I need to chop my Mercedes into a limousine, please. Okay.
Yeah,
it was a really good investment. Yeah. It's good investment.
Has anyone noticed the similarities of the light bulb in the Pastor Scott's head? George Scott. Oh, the Crypt Keeper? Yeah, Crypt Keeper. That looks like a fucking light bulb.
I love that.
Dude, I remember watching that shit when I was a kid. The Crypt Keeper was a gangster.
Fuck yeah. That's what we call him, the Crypt Keeper. Fuck yeah, it does though, right, Jarvis Davis? His head looks like a fucking light bulb. He's like, no, it doesn't. It looks like a 50 watt. It looks like an LED bulb, okay?
His is more like an energy saving one.
Constantly,
Right?
every year. They're the ones that want money. It is not us that want money in a greedy way.
In a greedy way.
They are greedy. They are greedy. I'm telling you the truth. I've come to destroy this Goliath, this media. That means CNN,
I always quote this part.
ABC, Inside Edition, ABC, CBS, NBC. You will not continue to prosper in this country if you continue to attack God's people. If you think that CNN is supposed to embrace a preacher, you are wrong. They are not. Most of their anchors are homosexuals and faggots.
You know it's true.
Yeah. This was some shit we reported to YouTube for speaking out like against speaking hate.
Yeah.
If I put that shit up, my channel gets taken down.
Yeah, my channel gets taken down for that.
loves that word. He
Yeah.
loves it. He says it with pride. He says it.
This is also what I said in the voice chat, and I'll just come out and publicly say it. Personally, I do not necessarily subscribe to the whole thing that because you speak out against something that you're necessarily part of it. But there's two aspects here which makes me think he is. First of all, Jesus himself said that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And a lot of people make jokes about the fact that his two favorite topics are money and booty bandits. So if you consider that, and you had one guy who was like a former cult member, and you interviewed him, and he was telling you about like all of the depraved stuff and how a lot of the people, how he will like make jokes about, oh yeah, he has perfect dick sucking lips or something. How Davey Taylor would say this. Now, we when we were both in call, we talked about how porn and sex addiction is a thing, and the depravity that's going on in this cult. So when you have like a certain level and you have an addiction, you have to go higher and higher to hit that same dopamine level that you were getting before, because your tolerance has grown. So I would not put it past him one single bit that he engages. He does not only sleep with women. Let's put it that way.
No, he doesn't. No,
I agree.
We agree. He sleeps with men too.
100%.
Yeah, he does seem hyper focused on all of that.
Exactly.
Because he's guilty. He figures if he can preach against it for so long, it'll make him feel less guilty for being a part of it.
Yep.
Which makes him even worse of a hypocrite.
Yep. Well, here's the thing with when you're in. This is something we kind of discussed when you become like sexually depraved, right? Especially when you're like a leader like this, mix some drugs in there. Like there's no boundaries. Look at what happened with these girls in LLDM. There was also little boys involved in LLDM, not just girls, man. He was telling the boys and girls to do stuff to each other.
Yeah, the power aspect of it too.
Yes. Yeah. And
he has the control of the power.
The power aspect and just the level of depravity that goes on. It doesn't take much to assume or to believe that also.
He knows these people, some of them will straight up lay down their lives for him.
Yep. Michelle will.
Without hesitation.
And like I said, Jesus himself said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So the more you talk about something, the more you obsess about a certain topic, that means that it's obviously somewhere in your heart that you either excessively like it or you're kind of like, yeah, exactly. So that's why like some people, they joke about like, oh yeah, you've been making too many jokes about that one kink. Let's see your internet history, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like, like Jesus said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And
is Michelle married?
No, she was.
I was gonna say, I don't think she'd be able to have a husband. He'd feel too emasculated into David.
Yeah. I mean, look at this guy. Let's watch.
That's right. I said it.
That's right. I said it.
You know it's true.
They're homosexuals.
You're not supposed
to be with another man. You're not supposed to be poking another man in his butt. That's right. I said it.
Wait, this is the best part.
Said it.
In high heels.
So hypersensitive about it.
He's so.
Why is he always bringing it up though? For real, like no church.
I know, right?
This shit.
He is so specific. Like one video where he's talking about wearing spank panties and everything. Like, bro, where are you getting all of this stuff? Like,
he must have did something, and he's like, unless I say this, everyone's gonna know. He has that deep guilt, that he did something, and then he's gonna get caught.
Well, coming from some of the ex-members here, Chris Jarvis said, "What up?"
I didn't see the chat. What up, Jarvis?
Jarvis Davis in the house. Got the wrenches in the house. Look at him. He's like, I wish this microphone was a fucking corn dog. I wish it was a chocolate covered corn dog.
I wish it was a ding dong. God will throw it at you and he'll turn it into a ding dong cake.
Who was saying on that one video they would like be bringing David candy and chocolate in the middle of the night? He'd be calling at 2 a.m. for a fucking Snickers bar, and they'd go and get for him and shit like that.
All of them. I bet he probably fucking threw the half-eaten Snickers out and be like, "This is the wrong Snickers."
Like that dude straight up has like Serbians, slaves in a sense, basically.
Hell yeah, come on in, Jarvis. There's room.
Beck and call.
Jarvis, there's room. Hit that link, brother. Join that link, brother. There is room, my man. There is room.
Join the fun, Jarvis.
Come on in, brother. Come on in. There is plenty of room, my man.
I shared the link a few times with a few more people. I hope they also hop in.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, definitely. You guys can share the link, man, if you want. Here, let me post it again.
I mean, the link for the stream.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, and if they want to jump in the stream, dude, that's why I told everybody this channel would evolve and you guys would go with it and we would do this together. and talk about this shit together as a team because, dude, some of this shit, like, dude, those fucking Survivor Impact statements, dude, those shits are fucking hardcore, dude. Dude, watch that shit by yourself and you're gonna fucking cry. I guarantee it. You're not gonna sit here and cry in front of a bunch of people you don't know, right? But I guarantee, dude, I sat on my fucking couch yesterday and binged that, and I was in fucking tears, dude, because it shows how systematic the abuse is within the fucking church, dude.
Yeah.
And it's sick, dude. It's sick that the
The
government.
way they surrounded that pastor
Yes.
to somewhat protect him.
Yeah,
Just,
it's
that
like-
fucked my whole day up.
It's absolutely fucking disgust, right? Oh, he did it. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, we'll go ahead and support him.
He
even though
said he's sorry.
He said he's sorry, so it's all
And
okay.
he's gonna pray. He's gonna pray.
He admitted
for
to
forgiveness.
it.
Jarvis Davis coming on. What's up, my brother?
Yo.
Jarvis in the
What up,
motherfucking
Jarvis?
house.
What's up with y'all fellas, man?
What's good, man? What's good? We're
Don't
talking
crash
about,
now.
What's up?
I told Jarvis, don't be crashing now.
Drive safe, man.
Yeah, I want to get up here and talk shit about David too, man.
Yeah, let me jump back into the video, man. We'll talk shit about him.
Go ahead.
We were just watching some depressing shit, man, before you got on, and I was like, all right, after this we'll talk about David because that other shit was just fucking sad and depressing.
Man, depressing doesn't even scratch the surface.
Yeah, that shit was just it's heart wrenching, man. It really is.
People on social media, these no-name people, nobody know them, but they're getting thousands of views because you got itching ear people. They want to hear a bunch of negative, lying crap on the internet. Let me tell you something. You are going to pay as well for everything you say. I don't care if you're a Christian, call yourself trying to correct the church. You don't have the authority to correct God's woman, his bride. That's right. I'm saying this. All these people who want to get on YouTube Live, you want to know what it is? It's a fame spirit. All they want is fame. They want
He's talking about you, Alex. He's talking about you.
He's talking about all of us, man. He's
I was
talking
gonna
about
say he
me.
was very specific on
It
that.
didn't
rant.
sound like
There
he
must have been
convinced
something.
himself.
What's up, Jarvis?
He sound like he's trying to convince himself of everything he's saying.
Yeah,
He's like,
exactly.
I want to be famous on YouTube, but I gotta fucking buy all my views and subscribers because I'm just a fucking worthless piece of shit. My only concern is to fucking scam everybody and anybody I know of with me and my fucking hairline.
They are nobody. So they have to build their name off turn down big name people.
I don't know if he's that big, David. I don't think he's that big.
Oh, that was the funniest thing because I was watching one of his uploaded streams, and you know, I forget which pastor it is, the one that still has hair. He's kind of like David's yes man, and he was like, oh yeah, because the apostle, how he's everywhere. He has over 200 people who are listening in, and they're all active on all 7 continents. Like last time I checked, the only people who live on Antarctica are like penguins. How many penguins are tuned into David E. Taylor?
That shit is amazing. His haircut is amazing to me, man.
Right? He needs to go to a fucking barber and like get that shit lined up, right, Jarvis?
No,
Like,
he's got the chairman. He's got the chairman Mao hair style.
No, I think we coined it the Chairman Mao fucking style, bro. He's all, nobody else can have the Chairman Mao style haircut except Apostle Taylor, okay? Because I have the hole in the back of my head.
That's a bold haircut, all right?
I just right before
Right,
I got on
Jarvis?
y'all live, man. I watched an old clip. Well, that's what I was talking about. Pastor Scott was like you know, kissing his ass, bigging him up, and when he turned to the side, I damn near ran out the road because I just looked at the back of his head. Man, that shit killed me, man.
You're like, oh shit.
That shit kills me.
I mean, look at David's though. Look at that fucking front of that fucking forehead, my man. Look at that thing. Look at that. It's like bam right there in front of you. Like a fucking spotlight.
The YouTube channel that got me into David E. Taylor in the first place, the channel's called Lockdown 28 and 1. He was also watching the deposition, and he said that he's probably got to wear all those expensive suits because he's got to hide from that big ass hairline that he's got, a big ass forehead.
Yeah.
Basically, I get like a $6,000 suit just so it kind of like draws away from it.
Thing's a fucking beast. Look at it.
On YouTube.
I don't mean to cut in, Alex, really quick.
No,
do you still talk to Cult Watch?
Yeah, I haven't in a while. Family life, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I try.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I definitely try. You know, there's people like me and you stay in contact, and other people, but people live their lives outside of here, And
Yeah.
I try to definitely, it's
Yeah,
I live my
she
life
did
outside of here.
she did her thing, that's for sure.
Yeah, they definitely did their job over there.
It's two other guys on YouTube, man. They do like commentary on guys on people's videos.
Yeah.
And they fucked around and ran across one of David videos, man.
Yeah.
And they were saying that David really suffered from low self-esteem. That's why he feel like he had to put everybody else down to make himself feel better. And that's why he spends so much money on clothes, and
absolutely.
He wants to be liked. He wants to be loved by everybody.
Look at his fucking hairline.
Everything for a status symbol.
Yeah. Those white women, Jarvis, check this out. And this is something we've talked about. Like,
I told you about that too.
Yeah, it's like the white women, like him being this fucking hideous black man, right? Like
in
those
in the South, no less.
Yeah.
Too. That's kind of like a status symbol.
Yeah, it is. It's a status symbol for him to have those white women, dude. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. For him to have those fucking blonde white women running around his cult, like all he's got to do is flash those women around to other leaders and be like, oh, this guy, dude, look at this fucking slob, and he's got all these good-looking women here.
He's got the Rolls Royce. He's got the
he probably
blonde
smell like
women.
sausage grease everywhere he goes.
Yo, what up, my boys? We're number one. That's funny. He probably does. He probably smells like fucking sausage and fucking chicken grease.
He's probably like a slug that leaves a trail too.
He's like, I just left KFC. How'd you guys know that?
That's why he run away from people who question him and like give him a rebuttal. He block you out and don't want to talk to you.
Yep.
Yeah. There's all that shit there.
Yeah, because
that shit out, man.
Yeah. I keep sending him emails because I keep telling him, hey, take your copyright strike back. And I keep fuck him, dude. Fuck him. David, I hope you like the emails. Fuck you, dude. I've been sending him some shitty emails being like, dude, fuck you. You're not going to win against this. This is your only
The
in.
fact that he even tried, considering that if they did pursue it, they would have to go through the legal system, is the most hilariously ironic thing I had ever seen. Like, what was he even expecting to happen? Like, if it did go to court, he would literally just be shooting himself in the foot at that point.
He would lose because the videos he's trying to copyright, one of them is a reaction video like this, right? And the other one is another one that fucking has fair use written all over it. And he's trying to copyright it.
Just one question. I don't know too much about the American legal system, but like, if he were to actually pursue it, would he personally have to appear in court?
Yep. He would have to sue me, bro.
So he could not have like a representative do it.
He would have to sue me, bro. He would have to sue me.
Oh, that means he would have to break his lock away then, or his
if he
shuttle.
was subpoenaed to court, he could definitely get a bench warrant if he doesn't show. I don't think he can have anyone represent him on his behalf.
So literally that means if he did pursue it, he would have to break his shutaway then that he brags so much about, that he's basically in hiding.
Do you think he would break his shutaway, or you think he'd risk the warrant?
Risk the warrant.
Good question. But that's the thing. How would he be able to sue you though? Because all this is basically freedom of speech.
It is
exactly.
And here, I'll read the counter notification. This is what it says. First, you get a notification. It says, "Thank you. Some of your videos have been noticed. We had to take down the following videos. One says Evangelist David E. Taylor of JMMI KOGGC going into hiding, right? And it was a video like this we're doing right now, bro. And then another one is epic gibberish rant by false prophet David E. Taylor, right? It says we're going to take those videos down and receive one copyright strike. This is what you do next. So I submit the counterclaim. It says, Dear Full Frontal Exposure, thank you for your counter notification. It's now been forwarded to the claimant that submitted the copyright request removal, which is jordancrossing7@gmail.com. Okay. That's where the copyright notifications are coming from. And it says David E. Taylor on the copyright claim. Whether or not it's him filing, I have no fucking clue. I highly doubt it because that sack of shit isn't going to fucking lift a finger for me. He'll fucking point Michelle. Yeah, that's Michelle.
Yep. And the funny thing is, that's my wife's name.
Dude, it's fucking lawyers.
Mm-hmm. Anytime my kids ask, like talking to me, I always say, "Ask Michelle."
They don't even know what the fuck it means. They're like, "What the fuck are you saying, man?" Oh, okay,
I told her what it means.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
Yeah, that's cool. So basically, it says now that the counter notification is sent, they have 10 business days from today, yesterday, December 9th, right? to respond with evidence that they've taken legal action against you to keep the content issue from being reinstated to YouTube. You learn about this process, yada, yada, yada. After 10 days, if we don't get a response from fat piece of shit David, your content will be reinstated to YouTube. Also, the associated panels on your channel will be cleared. Keep in mind, this counter notification is a legal request. As a result, YouTube must process the counter notification in accordance with law. This process could take some time, so we kindly ask for your patience. When there are updates on status of counter notifications, we'll reply to this email to let you know, yada, yada, yada. And also check my status here, here, and here. YouTube, have a nice day. That's it.
That's a scare tactic.
Yeah,
That's all
it is.
Yeah,
It is. It's just to shut me up. And then I fucking write YouTube back. I'm like, hello, Team YouTube. The copyright strikes against my channel by this man are malicious in intent and have no grounds for copyright. He is clearly harassing me at this point with these copyright strikes because he's in a. I won't even say what I wrote in that line. Okay, he's running a multi-tier scam that he's running on your platform. He's using your platform basically to run a multi-tier scam from the IRS and steal money from people. I told him the lengths the cult has gone to deplatform me with cease and desist, death threats, all kinds of shit. And I'm telling him, if you guys need to heavily audit his channel because everything he's putting up is old material. And you guys are allowing it.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. YouTube can be super, super wonky because, like I told you, we had like a playlist, a hidden playlist, no less, about like a lot of these pastors because we would listen to it while we're, gaming and everything.
Yeah.
And my friend who created that playlist, he got a community guideline strike. So what he does is he then disputes it, basically saying none of the stuff in the playlist was his. He had just curated the playlist for, for other content. And they were like, no, it's still a community guideline strike. You're still going to keep it.
Yeah. I have one community guideline strike. David copyrighted me. My first copyright strike from him was like fucking 55 videos, dude. Or no, 42. I'm sorry. It was 42 videos. There were 8 copyright strikes. There were 5 videos in each one plus 2. So it's 42 is what it came out to. And he lost. And that's what I don't get is he's still filing these malicious copyright strikes against me with no grounds. And I don't know why
if you was to slow down from doing, like, just say for instance you didn't make a video for a week or so, give it 2 weeks, he'll come out and do another live video.
You think so?
Yeah, I believe so, honestly. Because what you doing is you got everybody watching you watch him.
Yeah.
Everybody want to know what his next step gonna be, I ain't gonna say responding to your video, but go against what you're saying. Make you out to be alive.
Didn't you do that too? Like you had poked him enough with the rumors that he's dead or something, and then he came out and was like, "I'm not dead. I'm still alive."
Yep, sure did.
Bye bye.
His fat ass
sure did.
Home right now with a bib on.
When he came out and said that was like, yep, he's watching. He's here. He's watching. One of his punks are watching for sure.
Yeah, Original Troll is probably one of David's guys. Let him stay in here, but let him fucking troll.
I don't like
because he's a shitty fucking troll.
What is he talking about? The original troll.
Yeah, if he sees, if he sees his, he's seeing mine. Fuck yeah. I like that Original Troll comes in here because he's too much of a fucking pansy to actually join the fucking panel and be a troll. Dude, you're not a troll, dude. All you're doing is in the chat running your mouth. You're not a troll until you can get on David's stream and tell him to fuck off and that he's a bitch.
That's
okay.
Right. Yeah.
You're not a true troll until you do that.
That's how I found your channel, from watching his bullshit.
Oh, really?
And I seen one of your shorts. You saying, David E. Taylor, you are indeed a piece of shit.
I would love to prank call. I would love to prank call KG, whatever it's called now. Problem is, it would be a very expensive prank call if I did though.
I can't even get on their Zoom calls anymore. Like the second I try to get on, they block me, bro.
Oh, you can call them through Zoom?
Yeah, they have Zoom numbers and shit, bro. Yeah, they do Zoom meetings and shit. Yeah.
Sometimes.
And, dude, I can't even get on their Zoom meetings anymore because the second I get on.
Because if it was like a landline, I could not afford that call.
You say you do?
I think they have like an IP tracker, dude. So it's like I get on with one of my devices.
Have you tried using like a VPN like Orbot?
Nah, man, I'm not even worried about it.
I mean a VPN that kind of like use a different.
Oh, what I'll do sometimes, I won't say, but yeah, I've done different things. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I've tried different. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've done some things where it's
they
like
probably got like post-its around their office, like do not if Frank calls, do not.
They
do.
Dude. Dude, I did a call with Josiah as Frank kind of. Yeah,
You
that
got.
one. Yeah. It's like, don't you gaslight me, son.
This sounds like Alex.
I did one. No, I did a fucking mashup the other day with it was Frank and Sahir. I was calling these scammers.
Oh, Sahir, that's
Yeah,
also
let
a
me
good
see. Hang on.
one.
You know what? Let me go ahead and play that because I saved it right here on my iPad. I just didn't post it.
I like the one like, yeah, my name's Frank, and my wife, she's a slut.
Oh yeah, she's a slut.
My wife Lisa's a slut. God gave her to
Hang on.
me.
Hey, I think this is.
Man, I think I responded in the chat the other day. I said I wonder who would convert who out of Kathryn and David, or would they not be able to get along with each other?
Kathryn, you mean Kathryn Kuhlman?
Kathryn Krick.
Yeah, Kathryn
Krick.
Oh, she's a fucking psycho.
Mm-hmm.
She needs a good dickin'.
Honestly, I thought she was part of that cult. When I first came across her, I thought it was like.
Oh no,
the same
she's
thing.
an
And I found
apostle.
that
Her and David need a fucking apostle battle.
I would pay ringside seats to see that shit.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
David might mistake it for an apple battle.
Right?
Hey, you gotta tell them that the winner gets like some kind of a coupon for Red Lobster or some shit.
Right.
No, they get a Macy's gift card.
Free delivery.
Oh yeah. Macy's. Macy's got the suit I wear.
David,
I just want to go buy a suit from Macy's just to do it.
All right, hang on.
I haven't been in America in so long. Isn't Macy's still like somewhat like high end or like somewhat
Not
good?
really high end. I mean, I'll go there to buy my cologne and shit and like
Yeah,
ties
that's where I
and
get
stuff.
That's where I get my cologne from.
Yeah, me too.
Macy's.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. It's some cologne. I just went to Charleston, South Carolina. Cologne called Citizen Jack, like $80. Smells lovely. The first time you put it on, you guarantee to get you some head that night.
What is it? Citizen Jack?
Citizen Jack. I got a little bit of it right here in my car.
I'm gonna have to go check.
Let's keep the chat kind of clean.
You got it on standby. Oh damn.
I'm gonna have to go check that out.
All right, hey, dude, I got a tab open right now.
Smells lovely. I can't go nowhere. Like when I'm
It's
in
a panty dropper.
Yes, I get stopped all the time.
David's all, what about panties? He's all, what about dropping panties? He's all, did somebody say Krispy Kreme? He's all, here's my panties. David's all,
pause on like this perfect little thing on him. He's all,
I am the man.
Lord, then to think that he trying to run a sex cult, people saying that he getting on other people's wives and things.
Yep.
Oh, I totally believe that.
They must really hit rock bottom to let that bag of shit boiled peanuts get on top of him. Look how he look.
You know he ain't getting on top of nobody. He just lay there, bro.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. I can't even imagine.
Man. That's crazy.
Original Troll's like, I'd like to get on top of him. I'd love to be on top of greasy hamburgers like him. I like a little extra grease on my meat.
Oh
no, that's too much.
He probably bottled up bacon grease and hamburger and dabbed it on his wrist.
He's all, Jarvis Davis, how the fuck did you know that? Don't tell anybody my goddamn secret, Jarvis. You're supposed to be my boy, Jarvis Davis. You're not supposed to tell anybody about my bacon secret, goddammit.
No. And think about it. He from Memphis. That's 2 hours. That's 2 hours away from where I live.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you something. Memphis is a grimy, cutthroat city. That's why it didn't surprise me when he said that that's where he's from.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
When
I
he
got
was
a question though
shit
for you.
out in Memphis, I'm like, no fucking way,
that's what I was gonna ask you. So if you're from Memphis, can you in any capacity imagine David being some kind of gangster like he claimed he is?
No.
I mean, none of us can, but I mean, I still think it'd be kind of funny to hear someone who's like, who's probably experienced like what it's really like if it's like that much of a grimy city. Be like,
he's like, I'm the hardest fucking gangster in Memphis. Yeah, right, David.
Not to talk too much. I come from a gangster family.
Yeah.
There's no gangster.
No, there's no fucking gangster in this piece of shit right here. No. The only gangster he's fucking gangster of is fucking poking the donut holes from fucking Krispy Kreme. Yeah.
You know, and he always
walk
says
around with
how
him on
he's
his
a
face.
gangster. Usually, I would assume a gangster's not going to go around telling people I was a gangster.
Yeah.
Every
Right?
time I
You're not
think
going to go
about
around
this, I
saying
think of
that.
hustle and flow. It's hard
Yeah.
out here for a pimp.
I know, right?
That's exactly where that come from. Exactly.
David's all, it's hard out here for a pimp, okay? It's really hard. It's really hard. Let's go.
I bet you David ain't got them cars no more if he was paying car notes on them.
Fuck no,
Hell no.
He ain't got no calls anymore, man. This guy's fucking. Yeah.
I can get money because there are other people out here on YouTube. And not only that, that's their only claim to fame is to talk about everybody else. Jesus threw a woman in hell for posting some evil about another woman on Facebook. A lot of people are going to go to hell over YouTube and Facebook for posting stuff about other people.
Alex, you're going to hell.
Yeah, I'm going to hell, I guess, apparently, because I'm posting stuff on YouTube about David, so.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
you told the truth. You know,
Yeah.
the truth sends you straight to hell when gasoline draws on.
Yeah. Truth send me to hell, David. He's all, well, I'll pour the gasoline on your drawers for you, okay? Look at him. He's like, just once again, I just wish this was a fucking corn dog covered in fucking chocolate, okay? Chocolate covered corn dog, my microphone. It's perfect size, and the head of the microphone will just about fit into my mouth just perfectly. Maybe Michelle can fucking shove it in.
Wow, he's got the perfect like mouth shape to just.
I know, look at it, dude. He can shove that whole fucking microphone.
not just that microphone.
He's like,
Not just that.
he's like, I'll shove the whole fucking thing in fucking my mouth, okay?
Pretty sure he's got some good.
He's like, you can give me a 40 bottle and I'll shove that in my mouth too.
Say David eat donuts and wipe the sides of his mouth with slices of ham.
He's all, and the glaze on the side of my mouth is actually it's like a mixture of mayonnaise and that spit that comes out of your mouth and corner.
On all of you out there on YouTube. That's why I'm talking to all you shysters and heisters, you spiritual shysters and heisters, that you will not get into heaven because the kind of work you're doing is not merciful, it is condemning. Many people are going to hell over Facebook and over YouTube and over social media because they got a platform. You know, about 20 years ago, if you didn't have money, you couldn't get on TV and expose nobody. Only the media could do it. But now that social media has leveled the playing field, and you got...
Now that social media has leveled the playing field and given us the same advantage to call out your lies as you tell them. Yeah, you guys are pissed about that. David's like, social media kind of... Social media fucked up my game. God damn it. Fuck social media.
What's good for the goose, right?
He's all, fuck
What's
YouTube.
good for the goose?
Yeah. He's all,
Hey,
fuck
did you
YouTube.
pay attention to the end? Remember the first deposition? Did you pay attention to the very end, right before they turned off the camera? When I guess he told the dude, Rick Frazier, he gave him the thumbs up. Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah. He's all
Did you
good
see
meeting you. Yeah, that fucking sack of shit. He's all good
Yeah,
meeting you.
I said, look at him being patronizing the man. You done robbed the man's wife. Now you telling him nice to meet him. You already knew the grift from the get go.
Let's see this fucker. Here he is, right here. Let's go to the end of the first deposition. Look at him. He's sitting there. Look at him. He's sitting there with his little fucking hat. His little fucking Captain Crunch fucking military hat. He's all,
Other than, the Lord commissioning me to do what I doing. Then
Okay, so you and the Lord applied the name Bishop to
Oh,
you.
I love Colleen. I love her.
well, I would rather
Let me
not
finish.
use Bishop.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said that's what I should use.
I go by more of Apostle Taylor, so.
As I said, drop the apostle.
he's on my hairline. Also goes by Apostle Taylor.
He don't have any shame.
No, he doesn't, bro. That's the issue, Jarvis. Right? He don't give a fuck, dude. Like, look at his fucking Brillo pad haircut too, Jarvis. Look at the fucking like, yeah. Look at this shit where it's like it's kind of like the hedges are fucking trying to grow over right here, but they're not quite sure if they can make it past the tree line and shit, right? It's like. It's almost like his fucking forehead said, "Nope, hair, you can't grow any farther past this point."
The no-fly zone.
It's a no fucking grow zone, right?
This shit looks like a thumb.
Right? It looks like a pair of fucking panties on his head, right?
I said a thumb.
Oh, a thumb. I thought you said it looked like a thong. Yeah, I could buy that. It looks like a pair of fucking drawers on his head.
Oh, Christ.
Look at this guy. Let's watch him.
Well, so you can understand, I'm trying to simplify things for you.
Not really.
But you don't.
But you decided to call yourself apostle.
No, I didn't.
Who did?
The Lord did.
Okay.
The Lord did. I mean, shut the fuck up. I swear to God.
She should have took a belt to his ass right there.
Yeah.
Oh, the Lord did. The Lord does all this stuff for me, okay? The Lord does all this wonderful stuff for David E. Taylor. And
She
the
should have hit
original
his
Charles.
ass with some fly spray or some raid when he said that.
Look at his fucking face, jeez. I'll say this. The Lord did. This fucking idiot. Look at him. Look at him. He thinks he's like he really thinks like he's fucking like the Lord's fucking prophet and shit. Right? Yeah,
he don't think that.
I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna run my dog out real quick. I'm gonna let the deposition play. You all comment yourselves and fucking laugh at it together, okay?
Yes,
I'll be right
sir.
back.
You should be the apostle.
The apostle. You keep. It's not like that. It's almost like you're saying, the pastor, or it's not a "the" in the front of it. It's just an office that denotes the work.
An office?
She grilling his ass so hard, man. His clothes ring.
Oh, that lady's a fucking gangster.
You know anybody else that refers to themselves as apostle?
Yeah.
Who?
Thousands of people around.
Thousands?
Yeah, thousands of ministers around the globe who go by that title.
Name one.
This timid ass.
Eckhart.
And where is he from?
Chicago. There's so many of them.
There's so many, and they just decide to kind of anoint themselves as apostle.
No, that's not.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure this out.
To wrap this up anyway, because
I just think she don't understand. She don't know.
That's why she's asking.
That needs to stop, okay?
That needs to stop.
Well, it is because I think you're.
Because he explained. It needs to stop with him making
Then you need to stop
commentary
arguing
about
with the
me.
opponent.
No. Please.
Okay, are we wrapping this up? Because
No, I
we
think
Chris
agreed-
Cole.
More minutes.
Well, we agreed that we would.
Do you pay attention when he get nervous? His
7 o'clock.
corners of his mouth
By
twitch.
my office on the way.
Yeah, they
Nervous,
do.
just pay attention.
I'm not
Mouth
going
twitch.
And he does that with his lips.
That means I need to leave now. 6 o'clock.
Not just the lip bite,
No,
but
it's only
his
before.
mouth will twitch. Like he,
That's
you
not
know,
what he told you before. That's what he said
yeah,
before.
like you can tell when he's real uncomfortable. His mouth
I'm
will
not going to
twitch.
keep you to 6:30, but
Well, I can't make it to 14 in Mound and stop by my office.
I didn't know
by
anything about your
6:30.
stopping at your office. That wasn't any part of any equation that I had.
For the record, I heard him say 6 with it.
Colt
He
Watch.
can't
Hello,
sit
hello,
still.
hello.
This entire deposition, he can't sit
Let
still.
me ask you.
Are we wrapping this
Oh,
up?
Cold Watch in the house!
Deborah Fraser ever given you any cash?
Colt Watch.
Colt Watch.
She's
We
never
were just
handed
talking
you.
about you.
Cold watch.
That's why she stopped in, because she knew we were talking about her. She's like, oh shit, my friends are talking about me. I better stop in and
I
say
better
hi.
go say hi.
I better say hi. Colt Watch in the house.
Hey guys, it's midnight over here, and I got a hockey game tomorrow, so I gotta bounce.
Deuces. Thanks for jumping in, Zero Skateboarder.
Hey,
You've
it was
been-
great.
Yeah, no, it's
Later,
been good
guys.
with you, man.
So
Yeah,
hopefully
for
we can
sure.
do it
dude.
another time again.
Oh, we will.
Take
Don't
care,
even
stay.
trip.
All right, guys, take care.
Later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is one of the most what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Man,
I
need that
award
as a
you no
ringtone.
points, and may
For
God have
real.
mercy on your soul.
Dollar bills in any form.
No.
Has she
I wonder
handed
if they got
you
that. I'm gonna have to look.
a check?
No.
Never given you a check.
No. Everything goes into offering, or like she's wired, but my hands don't touch the money.
Oh. Okay.
That don't sound sketchy.
Did you ever tell Debbie Fraser that Jesus appeared to you and
Just watch
told
his
you
mouth
that
twitch,
he's
y'all.
giving you money?
When he get
Do you have a
uncomfortable,
reference?
Yep, he
Just
tweaked,
watch.
right?
Face appearances
Yeah,
with
his mouth
Jesus,
twitch.
your conversations with Jesus, to tell Debbie that she needed to donate money in
No.
your offerings.
No, I've never done that to anyone.
You've never had a conversation with Debbie
Yeah,
Fraser
okay.
about her gifting?
No.
None.
No.
Do you know how much she's given you?
Yes.
How much is
Should
it?
have asked if he ever had an indirect conversation with her through Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
that's
he
who's
did.
doing all the dirty work.
He talked to her. He fucking talked to her. Michelle's doing the dirty work, of course.
Yeah.
$1 million, or a little over $1 million.
I
No.
guarantee you Michelle done had at least 3 fingers in David ass before.
So probably sure more than that. She's all, I didn't short him. I put the whole fucking fist in, okay? Why short him? Why fucking short him? He could fucking devour 14 Davies dozens in under 14 seconds. Why fucking short him?
Who said that? Who said that day? Was that 54 said that?
What's that?
Or Chris Cohn, Davis Dozens?
Oh, that was Chuck Wood.
Chuck Wood.
Chuck Wood, yeah, he coined David's dozen from Krispy Kreme, and I'm gonna go to Krispy Kreme one day, and I'm gonna tell him, hey, give me a Davies dozen.
Man,
And
we all probably need to get them shirts made like that and wear it on the panel one day.
Davies dozen, right? Get 12 people on here, get like Davies dozen. Does all the shirts say Davies dozen?
Dude, I'd rock it.
Oh man, Colt Watch's ear must have been burning. That's why she joined on. Yep, we were talking about you, man. We miss you. We know you have family life. That's what I was saying here earlier. You know, everybody's got different schedules, man. Everybody lives a different life here. We're all here for a different reason.
And you're always in our thoughts, Colt Watch.
Yep. Always.
in our thoughts.
Always. And I never get your notifications, bro. I don't know why is that.
Because my channel is censored.
Videos.
My channel is pretty much fucking permanently black banned. It's like it's weird, dude. It's nobody gets notifications on my channel, dude, and it sucks, dude. And it's weird the way the algorithm works with YouTube, man. There's a lot of things. Oh, don't post every day, or don't do this, don't do that. But it's like I'll fucking post whatever the fuck I want, you know?
Yeah.
Why should I have to worry about what YouTube tells me what I should and shouldn't do to maintain my channel and keep people interested? Because I know what the fuck we're doing here. I know people don't like it because we're going against the religious system. I'm not necessarily going against the religious system. I'm going against our institutions that are allowing the human rights violations to exist. You know, like we just
As a taxpayer, you should be able to go up and say exactly what you want to say, knowing where your money is going, and people are getting abused and used and scammed, and it's coming out of our pockets. You have every right to get on a platform and
it's out of my fucking money. You goddamn right.
That's right.
Goddamn right.
So they'll tell us we can tell the police you
John
work
Alexander
for me, the police. So we can't tell the government the same thing.
Yeah. I try not. I'm never rude to police, but they do work for me technically, dude. I pay their fucking.
I'm never rude to the police. I'm saying that's what people say. You know, like they get paid from taxpayer money, so you know, in hindsight, they work for us.
Yeah, yeah. That's why
they are public servants. That's exactly what they are.
Yeah, that's why I was talking to a Bill Cosby ASMR, and me and Jarvis Davis had talked about it, and Chris Comley. The goal we're reaching to get David's exemptions removed and put him in prison is very obtainable.
Yeah,
it really is. It's an obtainable goal, and David fucking knows that. That's why he's shitting bricks right now, is because he knows we're onto him. We've picked apart his scam, uncovered the layers. We know about it, and we're reporting it now to the government, and that's what he doesn't like, because he knows his fucking gig is up.
And he can't do shit now. He's just got to sit there in hiding. That's what he's going to do until he dies, being shut out.
That's why he's hiding, because in prison, he'll be the donut.
Oh, hell yeah, he will.
He'll be the.
He like it. He'll like it too.
He'll be the Krispy Kreme.
He'll be like, man, all that time me talking about it, it finally got me some.
You know what's really cool? Like you can pick up at any part of the deposition and have a laugh.
Yeah, that's
I swear,
I've seen
man,
it 100 times. I've seen it so many times that I used to put it on with insomnia. My insomnia was real bad before I got medication, and I would play it every single night and fall asleep to it. And it would still be going
when you wake up,
because I have it set my play onto the playlist. And then the next night, again, I'd fall asleep. I know that deposition from beginning to end. I've seen it so many times.
What if it was released like right during the pandemic?
Oh my gosh. And people were commenting during the pandemic, being like, is anyone still watching this during the pandemic? And everyone's like, yeah, thank God.
I get guys at my job in trouble. They stop working and just sit there and watch their phones just to watch this deposition.
It's entertaining. I tell you what. And it popped up on my YouTube feed. That's how I got down this rabbit hole. I was just looking at like just things that I'm interested in, you know, false prophets and stuff, and he just randomly deposition. I love watching depositions. I love watching court trials. I love watching court TV. So I watched it. The first 10 minutes, I was hooked. And the first 10 minutes is just Colleen talking, doing the subpoena induces take 'em and all that. And just looking at him, and he's nodding his head like this. I'm like, I got to watch more of this guy. And then that's how I watched. And then that's how I found Alex. And I am fully in the rabbit hole.
Yep.
That's why I just said, if David go back and watch his videos, he see your videos, Alex.
Yeah.
He see them.
Yeah.
No way in the hell. He sees them.
He sees all of us. That's the thing. He sees all of us.
I wouldn't give a damn about that. You can't whoop me. You or none of your cult members.
No, what's he gonna do? That's the thing, and that's kind of something else I point out. Like the lengths these people are willing to go to fucking try and scare people. You know, it's like it's a fair game tactic for them. So I was like, okay, these guys are gonna use fair game tactics. So can I? Guess what? But I'm gonna go after them legitimately, legally, to where they can't fucking touch me. And that I think David knows that. Like legally, he can't touch me after filing fraud and shit against him. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way David could touch me or send anybody after me to touch me because after fucking filing fraud on a corrupt tax exemption organization that's known to be running a fucking cult like operation. Yeah, there's no way he could fucking touch me. It would be too obvious.
I wouldn't give a damn, Alex. I fuck with you the long way. And I don't like this goofball shit they doing. If David send a threat at you, anybody come at you with, man, you get my goddamn phone number.
Yeah, no, these guys, I've had death threats and shit sent to me, you know, like saying he has assassins and shit. I'm like, dude, I live out in fucking Texas, dude. I know nobody's going to come out to where I live and fuck around, okay?
Get his ass twisted to a pretzel.
Yeah, I was talking to some of my beekeeping buddies earlier, and about some laws, dude, or in certain states. This is off topic, but here in Texas, where I live, I can legally hang somebody for coming on my property for trespassing. It's still in the law book in this county.
I just heard that they passed a law in Illinois that somebody can come and squat on your property, and the police won't arrest them. The police will leave it up to you on how you remove them from your property.
Yeah, it's bullshit, dude. Bullshit. Yeah,
that's what I heard.
I believe it. I believe it. Bullshit. We could go squat. Let's go squat on David's property.
You hear me?
Let's go to Nellie's house.
Hey, Chris, I got my kitty cat too. Chris.
Go dressed up as a Krispy Kreme salesman.
Right. Kitty.
He gonna let you walk in there, son. He gonna want you to move in then.
He's a villain in Die Hard, Dan, right? Yeah, he said he's had assassins and shit, Dan, but we know that.
That what David said?
Yeah, well, his nephew or his so-called cousin. You know what? I bet Original Troll could be his cousin, but who knows? Original Troll is just a fucking shitty troll.
I got real deal family members live in Memphis, Tennessee.
You do?
Yeah. I got a brother. I got two brothers live in Memphis, and I got one of my aunties. All her kids. She had 7 kids, 6 boys and 1 girl.
And you said Memphis is pretty tough.
Yeah, man. That's how I know Memphis is a real grimy city, man.
He's from West Memphis, is what he said. Apparently, he's like West Memphis.
That's why he left. That's why he left Memphis, because like with this scam and shit he doing, taking people money and then talking reckless like that. Somebody better came and seen David. Then he got millions of dollars in his ministry.
Somebody would have came and seen him and paid him a visit.
Yeah, they would have came robbed him. Yeah, it's like no joke, for real.
They've been like, "Oh, this motherfucker saying he got money. Oh, let's go check his place out."
And then the second time they would have came to rob, would have brought a pair of clippers with him. Tied his ass down. Cut that catastrophe.
They're like, first we got to cut this motherfucker's hair, okay?
Yeah. You gotta focus, man. Focus on the rob.
They'll be like, hey, we're gonna bring a barber with us first, all right, man? We're gonna split your wig first, then we're gonna split your wig.
Man, that shit is ridiculous. His head, man.
Look at it. It's right.
It's ridiculous.
I don't even know if God could create a fucking masterpiece like that.
No.
Like that's like, I don't know if like God forgot to add more hair to the front of his head or like
some, God might got bit by a mosquito or something, man, and slapped his hand, trying to kill him.
That's fucking funny, man.
He a scam and waiting for life.
Conversation with $1 million donor.
Other than she gave it, and I.
This asshole
she had such a generous heart.
So you did have a conversation with her about it.
Yeah, I thought she was referring to before. You were saying before. The way you were talking was before.
Okay, so you can clarify.
Got to be more accurate.
Yeah, after.
Be more accurate with that, okay? Everybody, please be more accurate.
Thank her for her generous gift, just like others have given like that.
And where was it that this conversation occurred?
That's a pretty kitty cat.
At the church, where everybody else is.
What church are you talking about?
Taylor.
So you had a conversation with Debbie at the Taylor Church, thanking her for giving you money?
Yes. For giving the ministry money, not me.
Look at.
So I am the ministry.
Yeah, come on, man.
So she technically gave me the money. Yeah, not me.
Then you
The
try to play with
ministry.
your intelligence, man, like you an idiot. You the fucking idiot, bro.
I know. Look at this fucking marshmallow eating
And
looking
she lets
motherfucker.
him hang. He hangs himself during this whole deposition, and she just lets him do it.
Yeah.
It's
They couldn't have
hilarious.
picked a better person to do the deposition.
She's amazingly smart, patient.
Born for it.
I mean,
She
I
was
love
born
her.
for
I
this. Yeah.
absolutely love her.
Yep. She was born for this deposition.
Spielberg couldn't do it like this, man.
No way, dude. There's no fucking way, dude.
No.
Dude, Don Ridley couldn't do it like this. Shit, man. Ridley, fucking Spielberg, fucking Cameron, they couldn't have fucking nailed a deposition like this. Put together. There's no fucking way.
Man, then the way she set up her questions, just to let them run right into that wall.
Yeah, well, here's what happened, Jarvis. Rick Fraser had a private investigator look into David before they did the deposition. So they knew everything. Yeah. Where he was fucked is when they were talking about the 15400 temp page. And Rick told me that because I FaceTime with Rick, guys. I FaceTime with Rick and he was like, yeah, we knew where David was living at the time. And when we were asking him about all the properties and shit, and when we asked about the 15400 temp page, that's when he knew like he was technically fucked, dude. Because we knew at that point that we had done our homework and we found out about all the properties. So they knew right after Rick gave it all that money up to Debbie, you know where that fucking money went straight to that fucking house, right?
Yep.
Was that like divorce settlement money she
Yeah,
got?
it was a settlement. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I'ma
It
tell
was
you
a
something.
settlement.
Broke now, right?
And
Fuck yeah, she's broke.
some similar shit happened. Well, it's not similar, but in a means of you getting caught doing some bullshit. I was working. I know wherever y'all live, I know y'all pretty sure y'all got a Dollar General there, right?
Yep.
Okay, I worked at the warehouse. This was back in 2014. I worked at the warehouse down here in Mississippi. All right, my wife's cousin was going with this girl, and they got into an altercation with each other while we was on break.
Yeah.
And she went to the supervisors and told them, you know, her and him got into a fight, and I was one of the people out there. Okay. Now, to my knowledge, wasn't no cameras out there. So I told the people I wasn't even out there. I didn't see nothing. I wasn't out there, you know. And they called me in the HR in a meeting and asked me, Jarvis, she said that, you know, you was sitting right there when the altercation happened. I said, no, I was not sitting there. And I'm sitting there talking to them, doing this, pulling my beard. I said, no, that wasn't me. You know, I wasn't out there. So she might have seen somebody else. She said, so this is not you. They pulled up a big screen on the wall, a projector, with me sitting right there watching them fight, doing the same shit, pulling in my beard. You hear me, man? Like some shit like this almost. I was like, y'all, I'm sorry. I lied. You know, you can't read it. You know,
you gotta stick to the code.
Yeah, you know, I try to keep from getting them in trouble. And man, that shit I was so embarrassed, man, for just lying to them. And
So
right
why
there
is this you on
doing the same
camera?
shit.
Yeah, that's me.
Like you caught me.
Got me dead to the right.
What?
You catch him dead to the right, he gonna say you going to hell because God don't like you exposing people. When
I be
says
catching
in
my
the Bible,
people sleeping
you
at
gotta
work and they
false
say
prophet
they ain't sleeping until I show them the video of them sleeping.
Like,
Yeah, I might have dozed off. Yeah, I know.
You know.
So what happened with the job, Jarvis?
Nothing. They just put me on the final, told me I couldn't get in no more trouble. And then
Okay.
the funny part, they actually right after that they gave me a promotion.
Because they saw you're a guy you can trust. That's why, right there.
They gave me a promotion, and then it was another guy working in the department that I just left. Kept going to the plant managers saying Jarvis is on the final. He don't supposed to have that job. Kept going like what we doing now, like how you said the 5 years with the IRS.
Yeah.
All right. They tell me one night, well, Jarvis is going to put you back on the floor and pick groceries, you know. And the same night, I end up getting injured, hurt my finger. I almost cut my finger off. And they fired me right after that. You know, when I came back to work, they fired me. And I ended up getting a settlement from them.
I bet you did. Hell yeah.
Yep. Sure
That's
did.
crazy. Most of those companies will get away with that shit and they never have to pay.
Wait, so you ended up in a settlement with them?
Yeah, they gave me a settlement for firing.
So they can't fire you if you get hurt at work. If they fire you and you get hurt and you get fired, they're fucked, bro. They're fucked.
Okay.
Because we pick groceries, right?
Yeah.
You on a time limit through a booklet. It tell you what to pick, and they give you a certain amount of time to pick a bit. Like make you a 300-400 piece bill, and think about it, you picking bleach, water, pops, dog food, canned goods, and they give you a time limit to pick it. And it was maybe 50 order selectors in my group, and I was in the top 3 every week. You have to maintain an 85% production. Picking grocery, and I was always in, picking 110, 120%. I used to work my ass off for them people, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked you on it.
I ain't gonna say that. I was just really bringing it up because the shit like you caught red-handed and you just still won't tell the truth.
Yeah.
Even look at him, man.
Yeah, here's your part coming up too, Jarvis. Where he said, "Nice meeting you. Good meeting you." What a fucking asshole too, dude, right? God.
Has Debbie ever shared with you any of her visions that she has claimed to have?
Objection.
Foundation.
Well, not only that, but it's privileged.
Okay.
He's not a pastor. He has no credentials as a pastor. He's self-anointed. That does not come under any priest penance.
Did he just say, I know?
All right.
It's something say, I know.
It's not privilege.
There are different religious.
He's got that embarrassment.
When she said you are not a pastor, like you said, I know.
He
started laughing because he's embarrassed.
Yeah, because he's fucking full of shit. Look at me. He's I'm not a pastor. I'm just a fucking Pillsbury Doughboy eating motherfucker.
She said him not a pastor. He look at his lawyers.
I know, right? Then he's agreeing. He's like, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm not a pastor in real life.
That's right.
That's right. What an asshole, dude. So that's right.
It requires that you're a minister or you're serving an evangelist.
Exactly.
It does not.
Well,
it does.
It does not. I fucking love her.
No, you can't. This is privilege. You don't answer that question.
You're going to say it's privileged, all his conversations with Debbie Frazier, because he's a pastor that he is.
His mouth twitch.
He's anointed himself.
No, I see what you mean.
He's hungry for that goddamn. He's like, fuck, when am I going to get out of here? So
Yeah, look at it. Look, watch the corner of his mouth. When he's uncomfortable, watch the corner of his mouth twitch.
Yep, he does. He's got all kind of nervous tics, man. He really does. He's got quite a few nervous tics.
He sipped that bottle of water about 5,000 times.
I know, and it's not even fucking empty.
Ain't that much damn water in the Mississippi River.
He's all, yeah, there is, Jarvis Davis, and I fucking drank it all, goddammit, through this deposition, okay? I drink every fucking last drop of the Mississippi, okay? I heard you say that, Jarvis.
Yes.
What particular question?
You want to repeat the question?
You don't know what.
What I get a kick out of, though, Jarvis, is his fucking hat, bro. It's not even like, dude, it's not even like a cool hat, bro. It's some fucking shitty ass fucking like military style looking cap, right?
It looked like it's made out of umbrella material.
Like umbrella material and elastic, right? To fit his fucking odd shaped head. He's like, how'd you know I had an odd shaped head? I just got to squeeze all my hair under it.
You caught him too, Alice, right there when his mouth was switching.
Right there, yeah, look, right there.
Mhm.
Yep, that's the mouth twitch. Yep, right there. Look at it, he's up. But you know what? This motherfucker's on some. This guy's hitting some fucking pooker too, man.
Yep.
This
He
guy
look
was
hot now.
Yeah, he was hitting some pookie prior to this.
I asked him if Debbie had talked to him about her vision.
This guy, man.
You see it?
And I objected based on privilege.
And what is your privilege is?
He's a pastor. He's speaking to his parishioner.
Exactly.
His parishioner? Debbie is his parishioner?
Parishioner, member, yes.
You see him?
You have the objection. He's been instructed.
I don't see any credentials that he's been able to provide me in this deposition that he is an actual pastor. He's never been to any theological school, no certification.
Now you're
or
arguing
anything.
with me. I've
I
already
am.
instructed the client.
Sorry, here fucking grinning.
Okay, then I'll probably have to take that one to the court.
Okay.
We convene
Who's the fucking asshole? Dude.
January 9th at 10.
Correct. Yes.
Look.
He's all, good meeting you. Really nice meeting you.
Rick should have dashed his ass with a glass of water. Dude.
thanks for letting me fuck over your ex-wife.
You feel me?
He's all, thanks for the $1.5 million.
That's fucked up, man.
Thanks for the nesting, bro. Man.
Come on, man.
Oh, dude. This sums it up for David right here, man. Look at that.
Think about it. People who in movies that don't pay taxes, man, get thrown in jail and all that old shit.
Yeah.
Get their houses seized. And look at this type of shit here, man.
It's bullshit.
It's sick, right? Like the fact that he's able to get away with it is what makes it even worse, man.
Yeah, man.
That he's sitting here with this fucking shit-eating grin on his face like he's fucking the man. And it's like, dude, no, bro. You're not the man, dude.
You guys look. You see this?
Aw.
That's Colleen. That's the attorney.
Oh, that's
for real?
her? Oh,
That's what she
okay.
looks like.
I always
Give
wondered
you
what
an
she
idea-
looked like.
A face to the voice, because we've all listened to her voice so long, gives you an idea of
Yeah,
the face.
I
thought
never
she-
knew what she looked like. Thanks to that.
Yeah, she sounds like she's like I pictured her being a blonde.
Grandma.
I pictured like a librarian, like a brunette, old, maybe 50s librarian,
Yeah.
glasses,
Oh, yeah.
just hardcore bitch, you know.
Yeah, that's what she looks like. Just thought.
Yep, that's Colleen. Yep.
That way, when you hear her, you can put a face to it now. It makes it more
Yeah.
personable because she's such
Very
a good
cool.
good attorney.
Yep,
Yeah.
you tell she's not even on the internet boasting.
I wonder if there's any other cases that there's videos on with her involved in it.
Man, look at all
I bet
his
she's a
neck.
hell of a trial lawyer.
He's like, yes, please give me some more donuts.
He
More
got all
donuts,
his
please.
necks out, man.
I know. Look, I brought all the necks out today. Okay. You did it right, Jarvis. He's like,
What's
I
up,
didn't bring
bro?
out one neck. He's like, I brought out like fucking 10 or 20 today.
Well, I'm about to hop off, y'all. I'm fucking starving. I'm about to go get some dinner.
Cool, do your thing, man. Peace.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Deuces.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All right.
Stay harm free.
Later, bro. I'm gonna keep running for a bit, dude. I'm gonna drive some shit home tonight with David and his bullshit and Scientology and Kathryn fucking lunatic Krick. Yeah, let's look at that fucking psycho real quick.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab myself a Coke or ginger ale or something and drink. Take a bong hit. Take a bong toke.
Do it. I'll stay harm free.
Harm free marijuana.
Oh, let's see. Let's see Kathryn
Marijuana.
Krick in Minnesota.
All right, I will be right back.
All the way from Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia.
Jesus.
Hallelujah, everybody. Fucking cracker eating bitch. She's like, please give me some more crackers.
She needs a dickin'.
What up?
Said Chris Combs said she look like she needs a dickin'.
The hot dick insiders. You ever have that drink? She's probably. Yeah, I've had a lot of hot dick insider.
Man, you might fuck around. You probably go on vacation or something and go to a casino or a club. You might fuck around, catch her in a.
I don't know, man. This one's fucking crazy though, bro.
You know, to accept Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. This bitch thinks she's actually fucking healing people and casting out demons, man. Look at this fucking weird shit. It's like, look how shitty quality the video is because it's like they're just shooting off fucking video, like phone signal and shit, right?
I heard a guy that was on here with you one time, man. I can't remember his name. He made a good point. He was saying that usually when people cast out demons and things out of people, they clear the room because the demon can jump into somebody else. And
oh, dude, I would want to be nowhere near something like that if that was going down, bro. Fuck no, dude.
If you pay attention to the movies like The Conjuring and Annabelle, when they cast out demons, they make everybody leave the room.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm not gonna do this with you in here. You have to leave. You know what I'm saying?
You really don't want to be anywhere near shit like that because it's fucking archaic. It's dangerous. There's a fucking high risk of something like that transferring over to you, man.
Yeah.
It really is, man.
and people don't take the time. I know you got a lot of religious people, you know, people actually, you know, believe in something higher, so that's why they cling to people like this.
Yeah.
You know, but they don't study or try to find out what's really the truth on their own, man.
Yeah.
That's why people can charge them tithes and offerings, basically teaching them something that they can go learn for themselves, actually.
Yeah, that's what we try to tell people here too, Jarvis, is, hey, dude, pick up your Bible and fucking read it, man.
You know?
You don't got to listen to a sack of shit with a fucking whack-ass fucking hairline to tell you how to get to God. That's why the Bible's there.
Yeah.
That's why we have the Bible.
And a lot of them people, if they actually read the Bible, they'll realize and wake up like, man, I've been being scammed.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. They act because preachers are only gonna go to certain scriptures, certain passages that you know benefits the only thing that they talk about. So people gonna automatically believe everything else they say.
Yeah. My buddy Israel #1, he was in here a little bit ago, man. His mom has been kind of, she's very religious. I'll just say that. But she's been involved with these NAR and these big prosperity ministers all her life, dude, right? Mm-hmm. And she finally came to the realization that she's been being scammed by these people, dude.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, I saw her. And he was like, dude, she finally has money to pay her bills, has extra money left over in her bank account.
Yeah.
Ever since she stopped giving money, I was like, dude, that is such good shit, dude.
Man, I heard a guy say this one time, man. Preachers always tell you, if anything in the world you want, go to God for it. Go ask God.
You ask God. You don't go to a preacher. You can ask God.
They come to you for it.
Yep.
You know?
Funny how that works, right?
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
Yep. Light of the world. Yes. He's in prison. Here he is right here, Cult Watch. This is Nasson Joaquin Garcia. Okay. Fucking pig, fucking pedophile, fat piece of shit fucker. Right here. Here he is, Cult Watch. This is him. Yes, he's in jail. I don't know who's running the church, but my next goal is to get their exemption status removed too, because they have churches right here in America. This church should have fucking lost his exemption status immediately after this happened. Right away. IRS agent should have been standing by in that court, said, oh, Cult Watch, it is systematic. 100 years. 100 years. This is a 100-year pedophile ring, and it's all within this family.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's the family members, Jarvis, passing the kids off to this piece of shit, dude. No, it's the mothers, the fathers, the aunts, the uncles grooming their own fucking kids, bro. You want to talk about shitty fucking shit, my man? This is it right here, Jarvis. This is as deep as it goes right here. This is as fucked up as it gets right here, dude. Your own family members, bro. People you fucking love and trust, dude. Giving their kids over to this fucking sadistic piece of shit. But he's in prison now in California, Cult Watch. He got arrested back in 2018. He flew into California to LAX on a private jet. And he got arrested. He didn't make it off the fucking tarmac.
No, they was waiting on him.
They was waiting on him. They had him. They got him. And he is now in the California prison system. And I don't think he's going anywhere. He got 16 years, but that's 16 years for him to build more cases against him, and they're already starting to build more cases.
Damn.
I mean, look at this piece of shit. Man. Look at this sick fuck. Let me show a good picture of him. Look at him. Look at this fucking sick fuck. Like, this guy was fucking molesting little girls and boys for 30 years. 30, 40 years, man.
I don't understand it, man. What them people like that be sick in their damn mind to be fucking with children, man. It's see, because I got 3 daughters, man.
Yep. What would you do if you found out some sick fuck was doing some shit like this to your kids?
That's why I try to have them game tight. Man, if I ever hear a motherfucker disrespect my wife or daughters, I'm twisting a fucking frame.
Fucking pull them up like a pretzel, bro.
Man, I don't play about no shit like that, man.
Yeah, I don't either. Nope. And that's the thing. He does. Thousands and thousands of kids abused. Yes, with this one church. Cult Watch, look it up down there in California. Michelle looked up hers already. There's one, 6 miles from your house, Michelle?
6 miles.
6 miles.
There's 3 of them. One is 6 miles. One's 5 miles. One is 12 miles.
Yep. Yep. And the IRS is the one giving out the exemption to this place.
That's so messed up, man.
It started down
Well.
in Mexico, Cult Watch, 1926. Stand by.
Alex, I
My
remember
dog
you
don't
said a long time ago.
go
This was
sleep.
right before. I mean, this is probably during when you first started the channel, and you had said something, and you had said, the best way to become a millionaire and do everything illegal is to
Start a
run the church.
religion.
Yeah, start a
L. Ron
religion.
Hubbard said
Start a
that.
religion. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
L. Ron
and-
Hubbard said you don't write a science fiction book. You start a religion.
Yeah.
Yep. People
Exactly
don't.
what you
People
do.
don't. Yep.
Oh, this one was bad, Cult Watch. This one was real bad.
That's it'll get you crying. Cult Watch.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, you can listen to
I got tears. I felt the pain that creeps up in your eyeballs before a tear comes out. That's
Yep.
what I was feeling. I didn't have a tear. I was just, but it's heart wrenching.
Yep.
Heart wrenching.
And Cult Watch, this was done at the hands of their own parents. The parents of this church were giving their kids over to this fucking piece of shit. And not just this guy, but also his dad and the dad before that. 1926 this started. And they're right here in America now too. I absolutely think they should lose their tax exemption status.
Yeah.
Just like Scientology, just like David, just like any other fucking organization or cult or fucking church out there that's committing human rights violations, their tax exemption status should be immediately removed.
Yeah.
And their shit should be fucking investigated. And when there is a conviction of sex crimes with kids, their churches get shut the fuck down.
Uh-huh.
No questions asked.
Now,
Don't give a fuck.
I don't know if you remember, Alex, the other day when I was telling you about my wife, her and my mother-in-law, they real religious. And they under a woman apostle. And I told you, it's like the 98% of the church is all women.
Yep.
And the thing that I see different with her is, like, say for instance, if my wife has to get up and say something, anybody in the church, when she take up offering, she divides it amongst them.
Yeah.
If she'll make rounds, call, if you need anything paid, she take care of it for you.
Yep.
If you need a car, she gonna buy it for you. If you need to learn how to drive, she'll pay somebody to teach you how to drive.
And I'm assuming like your wife's church keeps a good financial record of all those receipts, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like every fucking dollar spent, like, hey, I just went and spent $20 on gas for this member right here. They needed gas. Here's the receipt right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you come and do anything, like, you could be a visitor, you could come, Alex, and you might get up and give a testimony about something happening good in your life. She'll make it, so, okay, well, Alex, you come back. I give you, I need you to work the camera for me tonight. And the offering that she take up that night, she going to give it to you.
Yeah.
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 And she going to take it up in front of everybody and put it in an envelope and put it in your hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not like this shit I see David do. Collect it. Get people.
Yeah, and the thing is, no, sorry, my bad. No, I was hearing everything you said too, and it's like how connected all these people are. How connected these big fucking sex cult religious organizations are. Dude, these people are tied to government, dude.
Yep. That's how David know what's going on in the inner workers, talking about him so much.
Yep.
They probably gonna bring him into the circle, but he the whistleblower, basically. But at the same time, he being conniving and evil, so they just let him really hang himself.
Yeah, I think if he's under investigation, I'm for sure the government's letting him fucking, do himself in. They're just letting him build the case, stack that file, keep sending a shit, send that file in. For sure. But yeah, Cult Watch, this is Nasson Joaquin Garcia. Not very good. He is one of the worst out there, man. And the thing is the FBI did get involved with this guy. They actually went down. I don't have an HBO login, but if I did I give it to you? But what happened is the FBI actually went down and rescued some girl from Mexico because she had been kidnapped. I don't know if it was in Mexico or if it was in America and taken down to Mexico, but she was kidnapped, and only because she was an American citizen, the FBI went down there and saved her. And she said, if I hadn't been an American citizen, I probably would have been fucking killed. No doubt. Because that's what they do. Kidnapping, extortion, child. It's all here, man. This is all here. I mean,
Just like, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You.
Now I was just gonna say, just like David, when the FBI come to see him, they're not gonna come and see him asking him questions. They're gonna already have all their ducks in a row when they come arrest his ass.
Yeah, that's absolutely how it will happen when it happens, if it happens. They're not going to be coming asking questions. They're going to be like, "Go and put your hands behind your back, Mr. Taylor."
Yeah,
I think he's gonna die.
I believe they
I think
watching
he's gonna die soon. I don't think he's gonna live another 5 years.
That I emailed him today because he's trying to copyright my channel, and I have the right to ask him to take down the channel, like the copyright. So I do, but I also sent him some more stuff, and I was like, I'll be surprised if you live long enough to see your court case, your next court case. I was like, you look like shit, dude. You look like absolute hell. You can't even fucking show your face anymore. You're running risks.
It's just a matter of time before he gets a blood clot. He's gonna get a blood clot in his leg. It's gonna travel up to his lung.
Yep.
Or to his heart, or to his brain. He's gonna have an aneurysm. Something like that's gonna. What's gonna happen is when he dies, it's not gonna be like cancer, long and suffering. He literally is just gonna drop dead.
Yeah,
which means no time to repent. He's gonna go straight to hell where he deserves to burn forever and ever and ever.
Yep, I think so too. I think that's exactly how it's going to happen. It's going to happen something crazy like Michelle's going to walk in one day. He's just going to be on the fucking floor.
Yeah.
Or like with shit like that, people end up being couch potatoes. You feel me?
Yep. Yeah.
That's why they get blood clots, because they don't get any exercise and they stay in one position. They get up and they get a pulmonary embolism because of that blood clot, and then boom, they're dead.
Yep. And that shit happens.
He does not exercise. He looks so unhealthy.
No, not at all.
He's all, I exercise. I go to Krispy Kreme and I walk inside the door. That's about the amount of exercise I get.
The only exercise he gets is his imagination.
He has the wildest imagination.
I know.
Man,
What do you think?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
What do you think of the stage, Jarvis Davis?
Man, that's bullshit. Like you said, that was a waste of money. That was a waste of money. That was a waste
Did people get paid for the work they did? Do you know?
Nope, they're still being sued.
So all the workers no workers got paid either.
Workers got paid, of course, but they got paid, but the company didn't get paid. The company's going to take care of the workers, right?
Yeah, the company gonna pay the workers.
Yeah, the company's going to pay the workers. Yeah, yeah, they're going to pay the workers first, no doubt. But now the company needs to get paid. Yep. And
all Dave had to do was sit his ass down.
Not only that, interest on it.
He got too big for his britches. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You're right. If he would, if he would have just manned up after the deposition, I think Jarvis and just handled it like a man and took the fucking corruption and shit and dealt with it and just moved on and kept the same name, he maybe could have done something good. Like, yeah, you know what? I fucked up. All right, let's do it right. Let's do this the right way.
Like I said in the chat the other day, he could have bought a franchise into the Krispy Kreme shit and went legit.
I know, right? Yeah. He could have, right? And he never would have had to worry about fucking donuts again in his life.
None of this shit, man. He wouldn't have to worry about you right now doing these type of videos.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. He'd be like, why is this guy talking about me so much?
Yeah. Could have went legit.
He's like, well, shit, I don't know. Maybe I should rethink my strategy here.
They told you they mind be so cluttered with the corruption that they doing. Think they thinking clearly. But scamming to them is thinking clearly,
Yeah, it's like for them to not scam would be it would fucking throw them for a loop probably. They'd
be
like,
out of the norm. Yep.
Yeah. And the scam is so complex now at this point, it's become kind of a beast of its own. It really has. The main get down in this scam is gonna be David's call centers, that's for sure. Yeah. Wherever David's at, there's a call center there, and he's cold calling people, having his members ask for money.
Yep.
Pays bills.
Yep. That's exactly what he's doing. I don't know if you remember saying this, Alex. I think you said this like a week ago. David probably not filming his services.
No, fuck no. You want to see what he's running right now? Check it out. This fucking sack of shit.
This is an unusual healing. It's unusual.
Yeah. He's all, it's unusual because it's not really fucking happening, okay? This healing is all bullshit. This whole video is bullshit. It's all edited. And it is. This video is edited like a motherfucker. Watch. Look at his fucking midline right here. He's all, hang on, I gotta fix my my insulin thing here.
How long ago was this video?
Balenciaga. I haven't heard anything about that. Watch.
November 9th.
Yeah, about the shit about the kids and the court papers and things. I heard about it.
Balenciaga. I haven't heard about that.
Like they taking the right, you know, the law out the way, like they can put like almost put kids out there in a sexual manner and things, and nothing be done about it. Like they won't be held liable for it.
Yeah, no, kids shouldn't be exploited to anything like that, in my opinion. That's pretty fucking dumb.
They were talking about Kim Kardashian about this shit, like she was advocating for them. Like it's fine.
Kim Kardashian's a fucking dumbass, and so is her dumbass fucking man, Kanye. What a fucking bunch of fucking degenerate pieces of shit.
Right.
I fucking hate. I don't hate. I just. What are they famous for? Sitting there looking pretty on the fucking camera with their big ass fake fucking lips and ass and fucking breasts. Like, come on, man.
I believe that shit be real, man. When people get money and fame, it fucks up their mind. It fucks up their mind.
Yeah, that's the thing we're talking about. We just listened to the girls from this fucking sex cult with that fucking piece of shit, and it's like trying to make child sexual content out in the open and try to make it okay is not okay. You don't do that. You just don't. You don't fucking make that kind of content, okay?
No.
If you do, you got fucking problems. All right, straight up. You got to have your fucking head checked if you're out there doing shit like that, okay? Or do like the Bible says, tie a millstone around your neck and throw yourself in the ocean, okay? That's what you're supposed to do. You don't harm innocents like that.
No, not babies, man.
You don't do that.
Not babies.
Messiah Josiah is out here. He's like, oh, it's so hard for you and beautiful. Oh, yeah. No, motherfucker. That's why his ass got fucking banned from the internet. I'm thinking what happened with his ass is the judge probably told him, we're going to go ahead and issue a court order. Next time you're on the fucking internet, we're just going to put you in jail.
Yep.
And they can very much do that.
Yep. Probably told him, you better not catch you with a fucking calculator in your hand. You going
we better catch you. All you better have is one of those fucking jitterbugs in case you fucking fall over or some shit, right?
You hear me?
Yeah. All you get
and
is
you probably have to register all of his emails too. So if they found an email that's not registered, he can do some jail time.
Mm-hmm.
They can just say you got to register every email, like just like a sex offender registers, and that way they can track him and see what he's up to.
Really? So they make offenders do that, huh? Hey, we want all your fucking emails too by law.
Yeah, you have to.
Wow.
You have to. If you're a sex offender, you have every time you create an email account, you have to tell your officer or whatever. You have to let them know, because it's just like registering a real address, right? You're getting mail. So if like I don't know if you've heard of Jeremy DeWitt, that real popular.
Motor One inbound.
That's what happened to him. He's in jail. He got busted. Violation.
I know,
of law.
again. He got out, then he got busted
one of his
again.
conditions were he could not when he had to be a sex offender. He got busted because he registered an email account to have a Kick account, and they were on it. And they said, well, what's this email? Is this yours? Yeah. And he goes, oh, man, you're going to get me on failure to register. And they got him for that. So I think it should be the same way with these guys, especially Josiah, who is opening himself up and wanting young girls.
Yeah.
It is so freaking scary because there could be a 12-year-old out there that's vulnerable, has a bad life, parents on drugs, and that thinks he's the god and sneaks out, and then she's never found. I mean, I can only imagine
your mind can only go so many fucking places with that, and it's like none of them are good endings, really.
Yeah,
none of them.
Neither have a happy ending.
So bad. I lose my breath over it. I get so angry and on fire over it. It just kills me.
See, now this is like with what Colt Watch is saying. They just need to fucking deplatform the fucking Kardashians.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
stop fucking promoting these fucking weirdos, man. What's it called? Okay, let's take a
keeping up with the Kardashians or something like that.
Nope, we're on it right now. We're gonna do it right now, Colt Watch, since you brought it up. We gotta stay.
Michelle, could I ask you a question?
Yeah.
There's a guy live here in my town, right? He and his girlfriend was 17, and he turned 18 before her. They made him register as a sex offender.
Now that's stupid. That's stupid.
See, so I believe certain laws like that need to be changed.
I was 15 when I met my first love of my life, and I ended up marrying him. But of course, he passed, but I divorced him after 7 years. But I met him when I was 15, he was 17. And we were in love and we were engaging. And I was 6 when I turned 16, he turned 18. And my mom had no problem with it either because in this, and then he was 19 and then I was 17. So for 3 years, my mom could have put him in jail, but she knew. I mean, that's just when you're that close and you're young, you kind of have you're almost at the same age. A 25-year-old and a 14-year-old, a 25-year-old and a 16-year-old. I don't know. I think 17 for a girl, they're pretty mature at 17, and I think should be able to marry if they want at 17. But anything younger than that is their child. Their child.
Yeah.
Because I know some damn good 17-year-olds that will out freaking smart a 30-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Some fucking 17-year-olds think more clear than our fucking president, man.
I swear.
Yeah.
And that's fucking bad.
But I don't think he should register as a sex offender because they were both minors when it was in the thing, and then it just doesn't make any sense. This country is so fucked up. This country.
Yeah,
is
I don't
so
even know if
fucked
I
up.
want to give this fucking idiots fucking power, dude. I really don't. I despise the Kardashians. I really do. I can't fucking stand them 1 fucking second. I fucking despise them. I really do.
And a lot of our young women in this country, man, like look up to that, like basically a fake woman, like a woman that actually hates herself, so she got to go change everything about her body with surgery.
Yep.
That's not a real woman. That's somebody who really hate the way she look.
Yeah.
I think women are more pretty without makeup. I look at a woman and I find her attractive without the makeup.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, that's why, man. My wife, man, she's a real pretty girl, man. She really don't do the makeup, the hair weave. Yeah.
That David likes his women blonde and big.
I appreciate
he
that.
likes blonde girls.
Mm-hmm.
This is shit David reruns.
Look at
He does. Vicky Yohi.
Yeah.
That's totally his
David
type
looking
too.
up like
Vicky
somebody
Yohi
jumped
is
him
totally his type.
Look at him. Yeah, he looks like shit, man.
I was on Colt Watch's channel, and I don't know if she's still here.
Yeah,
she's
here.
Do you remember this one? Let's see if I can turn it up.
That the Broncos are going to win this 2014 Super Bowl February the 2nd. Now, the reason why I come to you on this camera is because I like to tell you about events before they take place, and especially to help you understand that when you see dreams in your sleep, it don't just have to be me. It could be anybody around you, that God is forecasting the future. I like that, forecasting the future. So one of the future forecasts in the next few days is that the Broncos are going to win this Super Bowl take place against the Seattle Hawks or the Seahawks.
And what was that final score?
Abreast of football.
They lost.
Aware of a lot of things.
And they got creamed.
Yeah, they got fucking absolutely obliterated.
Yeah, that's Colt Watch's. That's Colt Watch channel.
Yeah. See, and I'm with you, Colt Watch. Like that kind of shit. It's like, who gives those people the power to do that is the fucking followers and the fans and social media and the news.
Because they give them attention.
Yeah, give them the fucking attention, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're going about David's attention a different way by exposing him to the rest of the fucking world and his shit cult, man.
Well, I guess you could add, they give them money and attention.
Yep. Money and attention, that's what it's all about.
And they get beside themselves.
Yep, that's it. I think we'll go and wrap it up here, guys. We went on a few hours, man, which I don't mind at all.
I went by fast.
Yeah, it was a good chat though today. That's good. I'm glad we had everybody on here, man. Really am. We'll do another one, man.
Definitely.
We'll do another panel. Yeah, but I'm gonna wrap it up here at 6:00 here.
I just want to say, love you, Colt Watch. Good to see you. Hope to see you again.
Yep.
Thanks, Alex. Nice to meet you, Jarvis. Take care.
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
Jarvis.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for being here, Jarvis, man. I love the humor, man. You come here anytime, brother. Fucking love you, bro.
All right, bro. Y'all
All right, be
good,
good, my man. All right, be good, brother. Bye. All right, guys. Y'all, thank you for being here tonight, man. I really do appreciate it. We'll dive more into this Nasson Joaquin Garcia some more, man. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. The shit that went on there. Yeah, fucking Kardashians. Oh, that's why with the Kardashians right here. Oh, yes, everybody jump on the bandwagon. Let me put my fucking mouth in a fucking glass and suck all the air out so I can have big old fucking duck lips like Kylie Jenner. It's fucking ridiculous, Cult Watch. I hope they get debranded too. Those people are fucking morons, man. The Kardashians and fucking Yee. My name's Yee because I'm just a fucking don't know what to call myself anymore. Because I'm just a fucking degenerate idiot. But my name's Yee. All right, guys. I'm outie. Y'all have a good evening, man.